Hello and good evening, everybody. And I say that, but in my back, you actually see a lot of light. Yes, we're coming back to that time in the summer when I actually have a lot of sunshine until like 10 p.m. It is what it is. I do want to say hello, everybody on YouTube. Hello, everybody on Twitch. We're started off on the pick and ban phase. This is going to be a training game between two of the teams from the CWC. On one side, we got Komanda. On the other side, we do have Heroes. Both of them are actually in their respective groups on the third place, and I'm pretty sure they do want to get on that second or first. Let's actually take a look what they're going to pick up in the ban phase. We do have them going through the maps right now. It looks like they actually chose to go for the CPL drafting phase, not the new one, not the one from CWC. And we do have them actually CPL formal CPL Premier League banning phase. What is this? Only 5 bans? Is this correct? Are you sure you want to go? So wait a second. It's gonna be tilted axis with only 5 bans. These guys are going hardcore. I gotta say right now, I'm gonna call it right now. These guys are calling it. They're doing it. They're hardcore. Imagine having a less bans on these maps that are heavily focused on Navy, and you don't want to ban most of those navals. Oh my god, what are we gonna have today? Smolior, hello there, sir, and welcome. I do want to say I was taking a look over here on their flags, and we do have on Team Komanda. You can check it out by yourself, by the way, on the Civ6worldcup.com website. We do have them mostly coming up from Russia. Team Komanda is mostly coming up from Russia, with Zero in Germany. I'm not sure if he is staying in Germany, got his citizenship in Germany, was born in Germany, no idea. Or working there, I have no idea. Looking at the Heroes, we do have them. Oh, whoa. There we go. This one. I wanted to click this one. Hash didn't want to tell where he is from, or at least I didn't catch that information. We got Almog from Israel, Russia, Buriza is from Russia, NATO from United States, Germany, Propagandi. We got Michael, we don't know who, we don't know where. So as you can see over here, they are from all over the place. Coming back to the pick and ban phase here, we do have Komanda left side, Hash's Heroes right side. As you can see, they did take out Portugal. Komanda did take out Portugal, and it looks like Brazil is going to be taken out by Heroes on the right side. Yeah, it looks very international. Yes, indeed. Heroes, man, they're from all over the place. Takeshi Rev, hello there, sir, and also there is a team page on. Yes, sir. Also, Headbonia, good evening, sir, and thank you so much for pointing out that Komanda is a Russian word for a team. Also, Kyber, hello there, sir. Good evening. How are you doing? How is everything doing? Preparing for the weekend, I assume. I do see Angel 8008 S. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Solo, good evening, sir, and welcome. Fortuna Belly, good morning, sir. And wait, you are saying watch plenty of Jack the Ripper. We're used to that. Oh, the ego coming into play. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you know, that's kind of staying in the base as the basis of the competitive community. You want to be better than the other ones, so you know, it is what it is. We do need to take a look at the first one. Smooth Rats, good afternoon, sir, and welcome. I did also notice Sergey Lakislov. Good evening, sir, and welcome. I do want to say thank you so much, Smooth Rats, for showing up over there first and picking up the first promotion while writing first in the channel. Unbelievable. Double slam. Thank you, sir. Third Naturalist, also good evening, sir, and welcome. I do want to scroll down to the bottom over here also. Take a look at what they banned next. It looks like Norway is going to be taken out by Heroes on the right side, and on the left, Komanda is going to take out Indonesia. Another one of the another two actually of the big naval powers. Tilted axis is that map with smack, you know, the northern pole smack in the middle of the map, and then the southern pole is just scattered all around the edges. This is basically how they're going to roll, with a lot of ice in the middle. We're going to need to see if they're going to have, if the map will allow them to actually have that naval presence against each other, and how will they have the neighborhood on their respective continents. I'm pretty sure there will be possibilities for them to actually go against each other with maybe some ponies. Maybe we're gonna see some war cards. We don't know. So we definitely need to wait for the map to show itself, reveal itself to us. I do see Theodora has also been taken out by Team Komanda. Interesting that they take out Theodora on this map in particular. Wouldn't have thought they will take this out over, like, I don't know, Scythia, Age of Empire, and so on. Well, on the right side we do have Hashasiro's. Australia also. I just realized Australia is open. Bring. Oh my God, they left Australia open. Oh, is this gonna be a first pick Australia, guys? I think it's gonna be a first pick Australia. Also, hello there, YouTube. By the way, how is everybody doing on YouTube? Papas, good evening, sir, and welcome. I do see Komanda is not actually gonna take Australia. He's gonna go for Dido. They're gonna go for Dido. I need more competition for the first. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Well, let's see. Hash's Heroes on the right side, we do have them going for Age of Empire immediately, and they will have another choice. Does seem like they will need to pick another one of these naval class civilizations. We do have a lot of them right now available for them, but I believe from the top performance, it's still Australia that needs to be picked up. Hojo or Australia, one of the two. Now we've seen players try to play out with Varangian, for example, and so on. Yeah, still better Australia. We do have Elizabeth the First actually being chosen, or at least it's what is it? Up for election. It's selected, but not linked. Not right now. It's not locked. It's just selected. He's just playing with our mind right now. You know, dangling Elizabeth in front of us, seeing how we're gonna react. You know, let's see how they react with this. Maybe maybe they need to give me some more heartbreaking reactions over here. Maybe try to pick a Manitore on this map. See how I'm gonna go. Poof. This site is cool. Respecting is out of it. Okay, glad you like it. I'm very glad you like it, and I hope you're gonna see all of the information you need over there. Now we do need to see on Komanda on the left side how they're gonna go for the fourth pick. They only have 4 more bands to go and to finish this off, and of course it looks like they're ending up with their 4th pick soon. I do want to say also bonsoir monsieur Andireo. Hello there, sir, and welcome. They banned Australia, Japan, Maori, and Spain. Where? See chat below right side. Aussie, Spain, Japan, and Maori. I see. Those were actually the pre-game bans. That was done probably during the map choice. Nice catch over there. Thank you. Nice catch, Musnet. So, okay, that now the choices definitely make sense. We do have Scythia being picked up by Komanda, and yes, we do need to see what kind of bands they're gonna go for here. They do have 4 more to go for, and yes, it's gonna be Age of Steam showing up here. Interesting. Well, 3 more to go. What are they gonna go for? Does chat have a preference here? What do you think they will go for, or what do you think they should go for? Hello there, Subnoodle. Hello there, sir, and also Royal. Hello, sir. Hello. Good evening. Oh my God, I just put coffee on myself. No. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's what happens to me when I actually hold a cup of coffee, hot steaming coffee in my hand while I'm waving. It is what it is, man. I couldn't resist waving. It is what it is. No, it is what it is. Well, these pants are not gonna be here anymore. Oh my God, it is what it is. Anyway, now let's see. Oh, they're taking their good old time to actually pick the next one. Komanda will still need to pick up their 4th. Well, I guess it's not really their 4th, is it? Yeah, it's not their 4th. Anyway, Montezuma is going to be picked up by Komanda here, and yes, now Hash's Heroes is going to have the honor of picking their last ban. It's going to be Eleanor, England. Not a part of this game. And interesting, again, they didn't actually go for nations like Lotaro, for example. When is Mapuche? Mapuche is still available, right? We still have Rome available also. Why don't I smell some Roman monuments? How is it nobody going for Rome? Anyway, we do need to see also if they're gonna go for one of the purges. And we've seen them actually tried out on this map successfully. We still have Genghis Khan in the game for maybe some awesomeness, interdiplomatic problems. While I'm pretty sure we're gonna have also available for them Catherine de Medici as a viable choice. It works well on land, works well on the sea. They need to confirm which Japan was banned. Yeah, I think it's Hojo though. I don't think they banned both personas from Japan. I'm pretty sure they banned Hojo. Let me actually ask, was that Hojo banned or the biggest Tokugawa? Not right now, not right now. I'm gonna play my turn, but later. I can't play my turn right now. Oh my god, I'm gonna have that notification all over. Oh my god. Anyway, it's gonna be like pew, pew, during the stream over here every like what 15 minutes or something. Pew, pew. Oh, you gotta play your turn. Yeah, they corrupted me to actually go into the play by cloud, that mode of Civ6. You actually take your turn now, and then a week later somebody else takes his turn, and then a week later somebody else takes his turn, and then it backs to you. Yeah, I got into in some of those games. I gotta say, totally different. I mean, same mechanics and stuff like that, but it's not as the same as the feel. I mean, I'm usually thinking about real-time choices. I usually am used to watching everything that's going over there, and it's just stop right here, take a look at this. Stop right there, take a look at that. And then another like few days you forget about the game instantly. We do have looks like Rough Rider being picked up by the Hash's heroes on the right side. And I gotta say, we didn't actually take a look at all of their members. They're not in the lobby, not all of them at least. And we do see from Komanda, it's probably gonna be Demonar with David Lich. I think we got also just Dima somewhere. And Boris? Kabachok? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's come back to this. We do have Dutch being picked up on Komanda. Isn't this a bit of a gamble on Tilted Access to have Dutch? I guess he's gonna need to crave those rivers over there, hug them as much as possible. I think we've seen it picked up multiple times actually, and I gotta say, actually it was okay. If I remember correctly, it was okay. So, okay, no worry there. Hungary is going to be picked up by Komanda, and it looks like on the right side, we do have Tamar being picked up by Hash's heroes. Interesting pick as the last one. Tamar is definitely not one of those coastal civilizations, and of course, neither is Hungary, and they do kind of fight for the same thing, city-states. We're going to need to see if Hungary is going to get to use his boost for extra production towards districts over rivers. Again, same problem as Netherlands. He kind of bases his spawn over there on rivers, and he might not get what he wants. Now, okay, so I'm pretty sure we're waiting for all of them to actually join the lobby. I think I should at some point reconnect a little bit, like, just casually reconnect here, so we can, so I do fix any 0ms issues. Hojo? They banned Hojo. They banned Hojo. They did not want Hojo to be in the game. Well, on another note, I understand Google is gonna make a very powerful move. They're gonna implement their AI software, Gemini or something like that, as the first answer to a question on Google. Yeah, let that sink in a little bit. The first action you see on Google is gonna be from Google. Well, you would think so, but it's not really from Google. It's from other sources and parsed by Google and try to blur in front of you that answer. That's gonna cause a change. That's definitely gonna cause a change. Somebody even know where to stream? Demonar, hello there, Sir Severus. If Demonar is streaming, you mean? If that's what you're asking? I don't know if Demonar is streaming, to be honest. I don't know if Demonar has been streaming, to be honest. Has he? Give me a second. Let me actually find Demonar here as a user and see if he has any Twitch linked. He does have a Twitch linked. It's actually called directly Demonar. Let's see if is he streaming right now. Is he streaming? No, he's not streaming right now. But that's a good question. When is he streaming? Let me actually follow him and see when he's streaming. I did not notice that. Anyway, okay, so first time host, so double check. You remember? Okay, Kabachok, let's typing more playing. Okay, well, looks like we're still waiting for them to actually join the lobby. I did want to put this up because I did not actually. Oh my god, I actually did. Oh, why did I close that? This, not this. I really hope I'm not gonna encounter the same problems I encountered the last stream with my PC. Really hoping for that. Oh, actually, neither of those do give me the link. Kick W. I don't know. During debrief, the last game computer just crashed. The blue screen of death just happened, and I didn't want to restart the stream up for like the last 5 minutes over there. It seemed like I am just bringing you back for nothing. I'm pretty sure most of you were already on the other streams, so yeah. So my whole night was troubleshooting. Yeah. Training game, we're watching a scream. Yes, Lancer, we're watching a scream. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Okay, so I think everybody did get into the lobby, and I think we do have more than 0 MS to everybody, so it should be fine. Okay, it should be fine. Just waiting for them to pick up their civs. Guardian of the Nachos still needs to pick. David Lich is gonna have top priority here from Hash's heroes. Wait a second, they're not on the correct side. We got a few ones that need to switch. So it was Komanda on the left side. Hash needs to actually switch with somebody else from his... what? Oh, okay, never mind. That's not me, Michael. Whoa! No name. No name. Well, it is what it is. He came back. He came back. He's fine. Okay, so let's go through the normal works over here. Let's start up a prediction for for how many remaps are we gonna have, 0, 1, 2, and of course the submission period for 10 minutes. This is this training game. Tilted axis, remember the map is tilted axis. We won't have, or I should say it should be quite problematic for the players to end up in their correct positions as they would want to define by their choices of civs. We're going to need to see if they will manage to get into the neighborhood they will want, and also get the information about their opponents in the time allotted. Those 10 turns, they just have 10 turns to get the information. And it looks like whoa, the bigger Michael. Wow. Yeah, I don't know, man. I still have my TM. It is what it is. Okay, so Guardian of the Nachos, Victoria Age of Empire. Michael is going to be the one with Elizabeth I. The top over there for... and the priority, we do have Demonar on Dido, Wilhelmina, David Lich, Hush is gonna go for Teddy Rough Rider, Boris is gonna go for Matthias Corvinus. I don't know who this is, Bam Boom, Hum Bim Bam Boom, but he's going for Tomaris, and we do have Almog going for Tamar as the last choice. This is a very courageous choice actually on Tamar. I'm very curious how it is actually gonna be used in the game, especially on this map. Heinig Dave, good morning, sir. Oh my god, look, Muzrak, Heinig Dave is here. Heinig Dave, I gotta say, Muzrak was actually complaining earlier that he doesn't have enough competition for the first promotion. yeah, I mean, to be honest, to be fair, he did manage to get it so many times, man. Unbelievable. I think it's solo. Okay, it might be solo, I don't know. Okay, let's put up also the prediction, or I should say the poll, the question, the Q&A, the something on YouTube, because, you know, it is what it is. I can't actually give you more points. I'm sorry, I can't give you more points. Ask a question. How many remaps are we gonna have? Is it gonna be 0, 1, or 2? And there we go. And also, I gotta say, and I feel targeted over here, I gotta complain a little bit. I'm sorry about this. It is what it is. You know that YouTube at some point, or maybe you don't know, but YouTube at some point actually implemented some free subscriptions for YouTube viewers. Like there is the join button, and you get a subscription to the channel, helping out the channel and so on. Well, YouTube doesn't want to give me those free subscriptions to give to my community because I'm an artist. Yes, imagine that, guys, imagine that, because I have an artist account linked properly, as you should. When you actually put out music, you want to actually link them, register them and so on with somebody that registers them forward and so on, right, to have everything out. No, if I do this, I'm penalized by YouTube for this. I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, why didn't the team split? Anyway, it is what it is. Let's actually take a look over here on the left or the right. Chat will need to ask us or tell us the fact. Actually, oh, look at that, Kevin. Good evening, sir. He was there. He said the right. He did. We're going right. We're going down. We're going down the pathway of the right side. Now let's actually take a look over here on Demonar. Dido. Phoenicia is gonna be somewhere on the map. Oh, to the northwest. Looks like Demonar is gonna have quite a bit of coast and quite a few turtles over here to benefit from. Interesting. He's also gonna have Scythia to the right side. And am I the only one confused that I don't actually see the teams? I think it's left side, left people, but to be honest, like, this is so weird. This is, I think, the first time I see it like this. I'm pretty sure I have better spectator mode. Kick W, man. Anyway, it's like free advertisement for if you were thinking of selling it. Okay, 4, 8, 20, 30. Okay. What is spectator 2? I don't know. I think it is there. Anyway, looking at David Lich here next. We don't need to see him on the right side. We got Amsterdam here with a good river network to the west side, to the south side. He's going to have quite a few cities with rivers. No problems for him to be on the coast as well with rivers. There we go. Another city to the north, another city to the south here. And I do notice that once he sees, he doesn't really have a natural predator here. He will have to the south the bigger Michael. That is going to be an opponent. Elizabeth I here is going to have the opportunity to walk around the edges of the map and sail, I guess, around the edges of the map and get to the Zuider Z so he can actually trade boats with the Netherlands. On the side of Matthias Corvinus, let's actually take a look if Matthias is over here somewhere. No, we actually have Almog over here. And Almog is going to be actually the opponent of the village of Netherlands. I don't think Netherlands is going to like this. Now, those Kevsurs, yes, they might not have that many hills to fight into, but in the hills they will fight. That's gonna be dangerous. We do need to see where oh wait, what is Hungary and why don't we see him? Is he on a tiny island in a corner of the map somewhere and we just glanced over him? Because I did not see him anywhere. Oh, there it is, never mind. He was camouflaged. I mean, look at this green over green kind of stuff over here. It is what it is. And of course, it was all outshined by Paititi on the right side. We didn't have so much culture over here, and gold being given to him, just handed to him by the gods of Civ. Looks like Boris is gonna have the honor of going for the city center next to Paititi soon. We're gonna need to see how quickly he's gonna get the gold from his teammates so he can buy out the 3-tile away tile. Did he see this? Wait, did he see this? Imagine if he didn't. He did. At least he sees the gold and the culture. There couldn't be that many wonders that give you gold and culture. So I'm pretty sure Boris over here, if he sees the little purple dot, I'm pretty sure he's going to want to see what's there even more. Now, we do need to take a look on Tomiris also. Being next to Dido, he's going to have a way to trade with him. No problem for him to actually get those boats in the water also for the other places in the south and in the east. Well, Hungary is also going to be one of his allies. He can maybe fight off at some point Netherlands on the actually not Netherlands, sorry, to the southwest, Portugal here in the far southwest. He could even go against him on land. By the looks of it, this land could be Ooh, colonize first of all, and then, you know, perfectly tuned so he can actually get so many units against his opponent Portugal. But he's coastal, so he's also going to be exposed to those now-nows. If he goes for the land against his opponent here, maybe Portugal is going to strike back, lash out with some caravels. Now we do have one. This was actually one team, right? And we talked about Komanda at this point. We're going to need to move towards Hashes Heroes. Elizabeth the First here with let's see, London. He's gonna have his 2-2. He's also gonna have a Reef Turtle. We do have him with quite a few cities on the coast. Not a lot of fresh water, as you can see. This is just coastal something bonuses. And yes, that silt tile settled to the southeast does look nice. At least that. Now he's also gonna have a decent amount of distance. And to be honest, I would believe Georgia is gonna be more in trouble with Netherlands, or I should say they will be in a conflict with Netherlands. Then we will see England is probably going to want to keep simming and get those caravels in good enough time. Guardian of the Nachos on the Age of Empire looks like he's going to be very close up and personal with Portugal. That would wait, that's not Portugal. Where is Portugal? There is no Portugal. Wait, there is a mistake here. Why is Portugal? There is an extra Civ, I think. Okay, yeah, there we go. I think we found the issue to the problem. Hello there, Bobby. Good evening, sir, and welcome. I think we're gonna need to relobby really quickly. Yeah, there is a Portugal. I was like, what's going on with Portugal? I was like taking a look, you know, double checking over there the drafts. Who has Portugal and why do we see Portugal? No, you saw it wasn't in any of the leaders, right? Nowhere. Old Triangle, hello there, sir, and welcome. Yeah, Mind and Magic also, they started with the slow but open for AI. Yes, sir. Yeah, that is true. And Mekonzilla, good evening, sir. And yes, that is so true. Yes, I did say it. Old Triangle, thank you so much for the 29 minds. And I think I actually heard another notification earlier, but I didn't say it. Mind and Magic, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. Let me see, because I think I need to find the new link.
Iron class has joined the round table.
One sec. Need to find the link. I'm sorry. Just give me a second. There we go. Are sounders working? Some of the sounds are not working because at some point I reset all of the connections to Twitch. I would need to link again this only game. I don't think those are working anymore. I'm sorry, Old Triangle. I could actually give you the points back. I'm sorry for this. I don't think those are working anymore from their side, not from my side, from their side. I don't think it's available. Okay, we got a new link. Okay, I'm getting in. Yeah. Next time you should play on Portugal and win them both. Headbonia makes a good point over here. Oh, that would be interesting. Going to take them all on? Yes, sir. This doesn't count in remap prediction. It does not. No. This is the normal way. As in, this was basically a technical remap. It didn't affect at all the remap tokens. Norway, England, and Phoenicia. Rank the following civs in naval games from best to worst. Wow. Any, you mean like all Norways, all England's, like an average of all of them? It's probably gonna be not exactly as you pointed out, actually. Norway, England, and Phoenicia. Because England is way better than Phoenicia. Since Phoenicia lost its extra trade route, England has been way better than Phoenicia. Norway, you've seen it banned most of the time, but when we don't see it banned, those long ships are extremely strong at the beginning of the game, extremely obnoxious to deal with, and of course with Victor III promotions and so on and so forth, it's a big sacrifice, but you can ERL so many people, not only that, but take over entire empires early in the game. Iron class also, Demonar gonna play Dido this time. Oh, he's changing. Yeah, he's changing. Make Dido great again. Dido nerf still hurts my heart. Yes, sir. Same as me. I gotta say that extra trade route, man. It just made so much of a difference. Spectator settings, top slot. Yes. We do need to wait for somebody to move from there. And I guess I'm gonna take a look here. Yeah, there we go. We got both spectators. I don't know exactly what happened because I know at some point I checked, like visually checked, and it was fine. And then I watched stream and I did other stuff like watch chat and put up the prediction and so on. And when I watched back the screen, it was the loading screen. So I don't know exactly what happened over there. Anyway, we do have them all in the lobby. I'm pretty sure we're also gonna have them with more than 0 MS. It's fine. That means we're just gonna get to ready up and wait for them to actually click on the button so we can get into the game. They didn't set the spectators on top slot last time. Okay, so I'm gonna preemptively ask chat. Are we going right again or are we going left? Right or left? Right is gonna be Dido. Left, I have no idea what it is. We're going left this time. Necrotic, hello there, ma'am. Good evening, good evening. Also, whoa. Heinig Dave also showing up with a left counter here. And Sasu, good evening. Bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. Also, it is what it is, man. We're going left. We're going left. Oh, we got a big heart over here from Sasu. Let's go. Okay, so again, tilted axis. This is gonna be a weird map, you know, with that North Pole in the middle. Definitely different than most of the maps we've seen. We do need to see what their neighborhoods are gonna look like. Heavily naval based map. A lot of stuff will be dealt on the seas, from trade routes to wars. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have them trying to get supremacy on their own oceans or seas. And looking at the map over here, oh my god, this is terrible. Where is the land? Where is the land? There is no land over here. Look how little land they have to settle cities. It's such a weird map. Oh, look. Almog over here is in the perfect place to just sit around. Is there a place where we can rewatch past the streams? Yes, sir, class. You can take a look at the YouTube. I actually cut them like at the beginning and stuff like that and put chapters. So you just click a button over there and you're going to see, poof, you're going to have the information. Ooh, look at that, where it happened. Yep. Also, Baxter is correct. Yes, another remap. Another remap. Oh no, Firex's placement. I mean, this is an automatic remap. It is what it is. This is how it is, right? Delete anime mods. Anyway. Exactly. Tilted Axis and Archipelago. It's like Tilted Axis and Archipelago had a baby and this was the result, you know. Goody Hut in the middle of North Pole. Let's see. I challenge you to get this Goody Hut. Guys, these guys are the chattiest guys ever. Like, oh my god, can you imagine these guys over here in from the tribal village over here? It's gonna be basically all for themselves. There's nothing that can get to them or them getting somewhere else than there, right? They're blocked. This is wait. There was a game. There was a game. What was it? What was it? Frozen something. Give me a second. Yeah, exactly. It's the Eskimos. It's the Eskimos. There was a game with you got a Frostpunk. 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 It's exactly Frostpunk. That is the hut from Frostpunk, or the alien hut from maybe what was it? There was another movie, War of Tomorrow or something. Komanda can paradrop in there. You think so, Sergey? I think he's gonna turn into a popsicle until he goes on land. He's gonna be like, ooh, and then just turn blue. Blood stops moving. You know, just splash. It is what it is. The alien hut in that hut. Yes. And another hut. Oh, this time around, actually, they let the Huttian loose. This time around, we actually have the huts loose. Okay, so chat said left. We're going left for Hush. This is a lot more connected than the last time. I gotta say, I'm not sure it will be good for all of them, but I guess we'll see. We got America here to the east side of this land. Looks like Almog is gonna be next to him. They're gonna get to trade, not a big problem actually. Looking at northwest, very average TD. It's really an average TD, not too big, not too small. It's kind of there. Natro, thank you so much for the 24 months. Thank you. Thank you, sir. 24 months. Unbelievable. Oh, be willing to bet that nobody gets that hut? Yeah, probably nobody's gonna get that. Okay. Looking at the north, looks like on the same continent, David Leach is gonna have Netherlands, and this is gonna be quite a big empire before anything is gonna be done about it. I would imagine it's gonna take a while for Washington to actually get his cities towards the north so he can build that infrastructure to hit properly Netherlands. Of course, there will be some skirmishes between them, I would imagine, and we're going to see if Heroes over here are gonna manage to get some naval done. Oh, we got London here. London next to Liverpool, next to Amsterdam, and it looks like also Liverpool on the west side. We got two nations here, very close up from Heroes that will have the ability to do something about Netherlands. Looks like Netherlands is gonna be all alone in a corner of the map. No, he's not alone. Wait a second. There is also Hungary. There is Boris Kabachok over here to the northeast, and it looks like he's gonna have those spy stars to work. I do also notice he's gonna have quite a few rivers to go for, but unfortunately not a lot of points will be generated from the half cost production he's gonna get, or I should say the more production that he's gonna get in cities over wow, in the tiles over the rivers. We do have him settling in place, and of course he's gonna get his 2 base. Well, we do need to take a look if Washington is gonna have good settles towards the north. Does look like this is gonna be a good settle. This is gonna be a good settle. I wouldn't really say Paititi is gonna be a good settle. This is not a good settle. I would actually say that this, it kind of feels natural to say this is a bad settle. I don't know, maybe if you build Petra, that would be a good setup, but has nothing to do with the Paititi that we see right now. Now we do need to take a look also on Scythia on the left side of the map. Looks like Pokrovka is gonna get his scout. Oh, wait a second, we went to Tamar. Never mind, I went right. I'm sorry, I went right. You see, I went from left to right. Tbilisi here with his 2-3 deer tile. He has a scout coming up in 3 turns. It looks like he's also gonna have to the left side Dido, but Dido is gonna take a while and some effort to put cities on the east side to connect them. Maybe he's gonna bring a canal here on the oil tile later on. We do need to also take a look at his amount of cities. He's gonna have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, 6. So maybe if he takes the land to the south of America, he's actually gonna have a bigger empire. So we're probably looking at maybe like 5 between 7 cities over here for Tamar. Could go for a cultured victory if he wants to, and I gotta say he's quite protected by America to the northeast. So I would imagine he will get the opportunity to do whatever he wants when it comes to the culture. We got him also with a little bit of help from the gods. Looks like he's gonna have a flood over here in Tbilisi. He's gonna get that extra fertility on those tiles, giving him more food, more production. Well, looking at the next one, we do have Elizabeth the First. That's gonna be over here on the coast, right close to Amsterdam. And you see this, by the way, you see how Amsterdam is placed. Amsterdam can be hit by 3 boats. If Amsterdam is not gonna get the boat out to see what's going on around him, even though I kind of feel like they're gonna remap this, he's gonna be in a world of trouble. You don't really want to get 2 hits against your city, let alone 3 hits against your city by boats. Now we do have scouts coming up in 1 turn here from the city of London, and yes, I do notice he's also going to have not only a decent amount of coast, but also some rivers to go for the inlands. Unfortunately, not a lot of rivers on the coast, though. He's going to have a non-freshwater city over here, another city over here somewhere, like coastal city here, coast, and the freshwater city here, and another freshwater city here. But you see, it kind of ends there. He's probably going to put like 3-4 cities on the coast, and then he needs to do something to expand his coastal presence. The only thing that he could do is go against Netherlands to the east side. We also have Liverpool here that's going to get the builder out in 1. He's going to have 3 stone tiles to improve, and I'm pretty sure he's going to go mining here. Would not make really a lot of sense if he's not going mining. Is he not going mining? Wait a second. He's not going mining, is he? He's going sailing. He's going to upgrade that fish tile. First of all, he needs to buy it. And second of all, we're going to need to see what his second technology will be. And I gotta say, doesn't this slow him down quite a bit? I guess we're going to need to see if the extra production from his stone tiles is actually going to help him out, pump out. First of all, it should be like a 4-10 settler and then a 6-10 settler, and I'm not sure exactly how he's going to do with the city. Actually, he should be like, okay, he should be fine. Actually, he should be able to catch up. Visibility wise, it's not like he actually needs that much. He already has his scout moving towards the south, and of course warrior is going to bridge the fog of war towards his ally. They don't really need to know that much more information than they already know about their position here. Now we do need to take a look also on the next one. That's gonna be Komanda. That's Boris Kabachenko. We got him with settler coming up in 3 turns from the city of Buda, and yes, I do see he's also gonna have a reef tile of his own. He's gonna be coastal, but his opponents are not really gonna be coastal, so nobody actually really cares if he's gonna make a navy or not. We're gonna need to see if ever Galapagos Islands to the east side is actually gonna get in. Now we do have his settler coming up in 2 turns, and yes, a good river network for him to go for, but unfortunately we're gonna need to see how close he's gonna get to the south here. America might be a bit strong for his health here. And Boris, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to fight for those city-states. He has on the same continent Tamar, the one that he's gonna fight for those city-states with. Eskimos, GDRs can get that Gurihad, right? Or even Spec Ops. I think only Spec Ops. I don't know if GDRs can jump there. If you're talking about that Gurihad that was in between the ice, I don't know if you can actually jump with GDRs on it. You might jump over. Can you jump over ice, guys? I mean, good evening, sir, and welcome. It will build Petra 30 turns later. Yeah, exactly. Sergei Lakisov, previous remap with Georgia in the corner was a technical. Yes, sir, it was a technical. It was a far axis placement, definitely technical. Looks like Iron Class is already calling out. Komanda might remap this, and to be honest, I tend to agree. Komanda does have quite a few reasons to remap this. Now we're gonna need to see if they're gonna want to throw over here Amsterdam to the wolves, because I'm pretty sure with 2 nations coming against him, it's gonna be tough. There is some light. There is a savior over here in the form of Humbim Dom Doom. We do have Pokrovka over here to the west side, and looks like he did not settle coastal, but he's gonna figure out where Guardian of the Nacho is. And I do see if he does manage to pass through the forest and put a city and a connection path with a road, I'm pretty sure he's gonna cover all of this territory very quickly to go against England. This is not good territory to fight in. It's going to take quite a bit of time for his units to get to the main city of Liverpool. We of course will need to wait for them to actually get things going, but I don't really see that many options for Pokrovka to go in the south. Only a few cities, and that's about it. I'm very curious if he's going to go coastal here, or if he is just going to stay in land. He could just stay in land with not that much of a problem. Looking at the last one, I think we got one more. No, we got Dido. Actually, we didn't talk about Demonar at all, right? Dido to the south of Pokrovka. Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, what's Dido gonna do here? What is he gonna do? Get Cavs again to go against Georgia, Georgian walls? That's not gonna work. And as you can see, Georgia is not like Georgia is actually putting cities on the coast. I'm pretty sure Almog knows better than putting cities on the coast when you have runaway Scythias and runaway Didos on the map. You just don't know where they are, how they're doing. You know, they just can come out of the water, grab your feet and pull you down. That's not cool, man. Not cool. Goober Dragon, remap time it is. Let's actually see if they're actually gonna do the remap or not. What do you think? We've seen it multiple times, right? The players are like, it's fine. We don't know. We don't know. It's fine. It's fine. You know, like, look, on one side, Hashesiros, perfectly fine. On the other side, Komanda, 2 in 2s, they look fine. From their vision, it's fine. Our vision, I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Let's. What do you think, guys? What do you think? It's 0 remaps, by the way. This is gonna be the map. This is it. This is it. This is it. We actually got this going. Dido has to get Mausoleum. If they don't remap, it has to. I mean, we'll see if he gets Mausoleum. But why do you say has to? So he. Okay. Okay. Like, is it because of number of resources you've seen? Is it because of his pathway of development that he really needs to get industrial zones quickly and so on and so forth and get ahead? Maybe get ahead with the value of it. Okay, okay. Okay, makes sense. Let me finish up the prediction. It's gonna be 0 remaps, and there we go. We got a channel points being delivered right now. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, yo, have messages. Let's take a look also on YouTube, and I'm gonna put up that miracle generator over here. Let's see if we can generate the miracle again. Can we generate the miracle again on YouTube? Let me see. Let me see. Start a poll. Can we get to 50 likes? Can we get to 50 likes? Yes or no? I mean, you be the judge. If you like the content, please leave a like. It is what it is. It does help me out with that YouTube algorithm over there. Also, let's put up a pop out over here. This. I was looking like they're getting GOC. I don't know what GOC is. Nice canalizes, and he connected both sides. Yes, exactly. That's what I was pointing out earlier. But I'm actually a bit surprised he went and put it on the 2 and the 3 cotton tile. But I guess it is what it is. I would have thought he's gonna go for that 2-2 base. Let's actually take a look back on Hashesiro Teddy Roosevelt and see how he actually started up. Free settler right here. Looks like he's gonna get his non-escorted settler to move for his sugar tile. I mean, I think that settler will just get very big. We do have him with quite a few to-dos around him, but I gotta say he's gonna need to get another settler going to the northeast. It's definitely way more tiles over here to chop to the northeast, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be happy putting campuses first. I would imagine he's gonna go for this +3 campus immediately. Let's actually take a look here. He should be discovering. Wait a second. He's gonna go directly for currency into trying to get. Oh my god, it's gonna take a while. Well, I guess it is what it is. We do need to see if he's gonna manage to get the discount after this. We do have him also benefiting from an iron tile on the right side of his territory, while he does have his horse tile in the south. That's gonna be 1 tile, well, I should say 2 tiles out from his capital. Wine tile to improve, cocoa tile to improve, and I do see gypsum settled to the west side that could be easily acquired. Of course, he's gonna settle on sugar, so he's gonna get 3-4 amenities quite quickly here. Very quickly there, very quickly. Looking at Tamar, we do have him to the southwest of America, and yes, I do notice Almog is getting his 3rd settler to move to the northeast. He did start to improve his resources, especially the mercury tile for an extra amenity, and put down his first holy site. Wait, is he gonna go for Stonehenge from a 2nd city, or is he gonna go full holy sites? Well, full holy sites, at least a few holy sites here to get that face generation going. You don't need a lot of face generation, like a lot of holy sites to generate the faith from Tamar, because you get it from the TKs. But a lot of the times the players do like to mix a little bit the bonuses for their religion. So let's see exactly how this is gonna be played out. Almog is usually going for the meta, but sometimes he also likes to experiment a little bit. This is the perfect moment that we would see an experiment you know, revealed. I would love to see Scythia naval aggression. Yes, but he's so far away. I mean, he needs to go. First of all, he would need to go coastal, right? He could go coastal, put a harbor out, but this city is never gonna be a coastal general. So he's never gonna get that going. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a way for him to get a canal over here. Anyway, moving on, Tamar, right? We were talking about his strategic resources. Looks like horses in the north in the second ring. Also an iron tile there. Both second ring has still quite a few jobs to do in the capital. Not to mention improve some of these food tiles to get that extra food, extra growth in his cities. I do notice also we got Elizabeth I here in the north already with his second city out. He's starting to scout with a builder, and he might find out about Netherlands a bit too fast. Netherlands. Oh, this is a big poggy woggy Netherlands. This is a big poggy woggy Netherlands, guys. We got God of the Sea already coming out from Monsieur Dutch here, and by the looks of it, he's gonna get his third city out soon. We do need to see what is he gonna use that extra production for. Wait, I think I guess there is a very important question to answer here. I think we can put it up as a prediction. Let me actually ask this. Let's put up a prediction. Will Dutch be faster on? No, sorry. Get a galley out. Get a galley out before Elizabeth. Well, England. I can't put the full name Elizabeth. Twitch is saying that is too much of a prediction. Possible outcomes, and I just put yes or no. Will Dutch get a galley out before England? Yes or no? That's easy to go for, guys. We got two choices here. I wouldn't go coastal as Scythia, to be honest. He will end up 1 versus 2. Yeah, I mean, he does have Dido in the south, so, you know, it is what it is. Now, I'm pretty sure Dido could help out in that particular situation. We got London here with his iron tile in the south in the second ring. Yes, he does have forces in the southwest as well, second ring, while he's gonna need to start moving his settler here to the southeast. Let's actually see how this is gonna go. He will need to. Oh, never mind. Whoa. Stop prediction. No, choose outcome. Yes, he did. He did get it. I mean, that extra, you know, I'm sorry. I had to stop it really quickly. It looks like he did get it. I wouldn't go, yeah, Wilhelmina got it. I think they have a relic. Well, I guess David Leach over here is going to get a free builder if Michael is not going to get spotted. And by the looks of it, Michael is going to have a bit of a problem. Well, he did not build a galley. And he does not know about Netherlands being quite close to him. We might actually see him at some point manage to see some form of loyalty. I'm pretty sure he's seeing the -20s over here to the east side on that peninsula. Well, looking at the next one, we do need to take a look at Age of Empire Victoria, Guardian of the Nachos. We'll actually need to get some nachos first and then get the sauces and then guard them. We do have them, first of all, putting down the nachos on the map. We got all of these cities getting splashed over here. As you can see, he's also going to go for a city right in the face of his ally, England. It's not like he had that much space to go for anyway. We do have him getting some monuments out, and I'm pretty sure he's going to go for Celestial Navigation. So he manages to get those Royal Navy dockyards. Okay, we got a very good campus here in the capital. Unfortunately, it will need how to say, if he does discover bronze working, he's never gonna put a campus there. We do have iron directly on that tile. He's also gonna have forces in the second ring to the northeast of Sheffield, and yes, I do see he's going immediately for 4 cities, not actually staying, not fooling around with anything like a builder. What is a builder? A builder. Oh, you just don't build builders. You build cities like real men. We do have to take a look also on Boris, Matthias Corvinus on the right side. We got Buddha and Estergom here, and it looks like Etemenaki has been put down from Estergom. He's gonna have quite a few tutus to work, and a third city is gonna go, by the looks of it, for the sugar tile. Interesting that he is going so far into the lands of Netherlands. He's actually just getting cities from Netherlands here. Whoa, builder got deleted. Michael did not want to give a free builder charge to his opponent here, and David Leach's appearance with galleys is definitely going to force England to make some galleys of his own and try to withstand the power of David Leach. We do have to take back a look here in Buda with Anarental in the north in the second ring. I do see a builder coming out from that city center, and yes, he already started to get his trade route going. It's actually going from Estergom to Buda, his second city, to the capital, so he brings more production and food in that city center. We also have him, of course, with both resources in the capital, getting a bit more gold from the spice tiles, and being coastal here will allow him to get some improved resources, very good ones like the reef tile that's going to turn into a 4-1. Doesn't have the ability to move a navy through the north, but of course he could put a connection city there if he wants to, and he doesn't have any opponents in the south on the seas. He's gonna have some opponents, especially America over here on the land, but not close. And I see there's a race. We got Boston making Etemenanki, and we do not have Estergom making Etemenanki. Wait a second. If he's not making Etemenanki, who is making Etemenanki? Somebody must have put Etemenanki from their team if he didn't go for it. He actually did buy out a third ring tile to put down a campus. That's going to be a +4 campus in between here. That's a lot of investment in his science early on. Kabachok over here is taking a gamble that science is going to be much better from the campus than it will be from Etemenanki. Well, we do have the boats, the galleys of Netherlands also getting closer to London here, just about to knock on his doorstep. And Xypong, thank you so much.
Good for 5 months. Thank you for so many great streams, Michael.
Hello, thank you so much, sir. 5 months, thank you. I think he needs a +3 for a golden age on Hungary. Iron Class is saying he might, but not that convinced about it though. Especially in 4v4s, they're not as I would say hard to get. I should say the era score, that's what I mean. They're not as hard to get. We do need to take a look at the next ones, right? Scythia, where is Scythia and why is he doing? We got Scythia over here denouncing me, and it looks like we got Scythia also moving with his scouts towards with his scout and slinger towards the north to push out the English scout from his territory. He did already manage to get God of Craftsman as a pantheon. He's getting the extra production and faith on these pastures. While I do notice he's also going to get more builders in the south. Definitely his kurgans are going to be strong. We do have them getting extra bonuses from the pastures improved around them, and as you can see, he will have a decent amount of pastures here. Another 2 kurgans here, for example, in the southwest of Pokrovka. He did put down double encampment opener, and yes, we do have Guardian of the Nachos trying to move around the Scythian slingers, and of course the scout over here, he is big braining them. Looks like he might actually get the right smack in the face of that horse tile. Oh no, he did not move fast enough. He did not shift enter, and now, well, I guess he will probably be taken out. There is no way. We do have whoa, Tomeris actually got another relic. Wait, that actually means they have 2 relics? No, they only have 1 relic. He didn't have a relic, by the way. David Leach didn't have a relic. What he did have was pearls from the beginning. Sergei Lakislov, Pantheons. We're gonna go through the Pantheons immediately another time after I'm gonna finish off with civilizations. We got Dutch here and we got Demonar to take a look at. So Dutch is gonna get his his campuses out. I do see the +3 in the north, and where is his other one? And oh, I see, it's over here. It's a +4 over the river over there. Eindhoven is just gonna have a +3 here, and yes, he did pick up a God of the Sea for the extra production he's getting on the improved resources. As you can see, his fish tiles, his pearl tiles, his reef fish tiles are quite strong. We do have quite a few boats also coming around from both nations. England from the left side, Michael is putting out 3 galleys and getting some more, while Pingala is going to establish in the city of London, and we're going to need to see what is he going to do over here with God of War and Plunder to get those animals and at the same time be reign supreme over Netherlands. With America still going for his Etemenanki in 11 turns. It doesn't seem like he's gonna have what he needs to have to go against Netherlands on land and try to slow him down from any kind of caravel push. We're gonna need to come back to see what's going on. What is this sassy? Oh, that was the host? Oh no. Kick. Well, it's fine. It will jump on me. Was it a mistake for Dutch to not open with 3 coastal cities? Yes and no. I don't want to double check that, but it doesn't look like he had a very good third city. I see that Patite has been nerfed. For any other ones that are changed in BBG? I think a lot of them actually, Marcus, if not all of them. All of the wonders have been changed in some way or another. They tried as much as possible to make like a balanced approach to all of them, and they tone some, like they nerf some, they buff some, and so on and so forth. Including these extra wonders, the Terra Millibilis wonders, if I'm not mistaken. Those were taken from the Terra Millibilis. Oh, they're asking me to reload. Give me a second. Just give me a second so I can give them the links. Oh, okay. Where are my links at? Where my links at? There we go. Okay, should be fine. Winner prediction when? Let's actually do the winner prediction. Let's see who will win. Who will win? And the question will be between Komanda on one side and we got Hashasiros on the other side. And of course, we've seen the map actually allows them to pull off quite a few moves. And I can't say from just the map, just watching the map, we can actually correctly predict. It's gonna be down to them. It's gonna be down to them to use everything they have around them, around their empires, and try to get to that timing, those timings going. I'm pretty sure Caravel timings is gonna be very important for the Wilhelmina versus Age of Empire, or Age of, sorry, Elizabeth I timings, and we do have on the other side Scythia versus who was it? Age of Empire, right? It was Age of Empire. That's gonna be very troubling. Not to mention, we do need to see how they're gonna pull off the culture. I'm pretty sure Tamar can do quite a bit of culture early on, and it will start putting a lot of pressure on his opponents. While Hungary will need to get the gold, but the effect of Hungary on the game is right now kind of in shambles. We don't know if he's gonna have the ability to maybe sue some city states and go against his opponent, if he's gonna manage to get the goal for his teammates, and if he's gonna manage to do maybe, I don't know, some attack. What was it? There was the Black Armies and the Hussars, right? Those are the unique units of Hungary. It really depends on skill and luck here. Yeah, exactly. Dissing during the relic trade out by Komanda. Oh, was it a miss? Oh, I see. So you think they actually have 2 relics? That would be awesome, by the way, if they manage to get 2 relics. Yeah. How does denounce words? First time I see. Hello there, Roger Smith. So basically, in the game, there was a mechanic being done, so you can influence somehow the AIs, or there will be some form of repercussion to declaring war and every kind of diplomatic deal that you do in the game. What denouncing does is basically you are telling everybody in the game that that particular leader is not trustworthy, good, so on and so forth. That gives you casus belli to use later on in the game, like basically like formal war. And on nations like, for example, Canada, you can't really go to war against them if you don't denounce them first. Funny, right? Still, I don't think the players actually care that much. I'm pretty sure these players don't care that much about any kind of like denouncing or diplomatic effect they will have against the AI that will not be in the game. In the normal ones, I'm actually quite curious how much do players actually count this, like count their actions or choose to make some actions because of the AI being in a way or another reacting to this. You know, like it must be somewhere a cost slash return benefit. Yeah. I'm actually quite curious if it was a mistake for Dash to not open 3 coastal cities. The one thing that I am that I am curious of. I didn't see a good city to the northeast and I didn't see a good city to the west side. So I would imagine he went for the third city inland because really that was the best city that he could place. Yes, not really on the coast, but at least he's gonna be on a river. He's gonna have at least like what +3 campus I think he had there, and he could still develop that city. Now, yes, he will have a city that will not be able to count to the war effort. He's gonna need to get quite a few boats out, and of course having as many capable cities on the coast to pump out as many galleys as possible is an advantage. We will need to see if of course that advantage that will turn out to be an advantage. I should actually mention it would turn out to be an advantage because of course if you don't actually use the advantage, capitalize on what you have, it's not really an advantage, just something over there, you know. And a lot of the players, you know, sometimes they don't, or the circumstances of the game, they do not they're not perfect for you to take advantage of that certain situation. Well, I think we got everybody, no? Or did we miss somebody? We kind of got everybody. We went from the left to the right, and we kind of took a look at all of the empires. So this was one of the scary parts over here. Scythia going against Age of Empire. Dido is gonna be free simming, gonna get that gold. We do need to see if he's ever gonna do something about the east side about Tamar. I doubt it, but I guess we'll see. And yes, I do want to take a look at the pantheons. We got God of Craftsman on Scythia. Looks like to the north. Age of Empire did not pick one. Age of Elizabeth, I should say. Age of Elizabeth. Ooh. It's the Age of Elizabeth, guys. Name of Scythian player is different. Yeah. I mean, that's solo. That is solo, actually. That is solo. Yeah, that's true. But I think that's actually solo. Isn't he the streamer solo, like solo Civ6? I think he is, right? Yeah, he is solo Civ6. Let me actually put up a shout out over here. Is solo Civ6. I think I actually rated a few times this channel. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, now we do have to take a look on the pantheons. God of War and Plunder for Elizabeth the First, God of the Sea here for Netherlands. We did have Lady of the River Marshes for Hungary, and yes, he's gonna go for campus. He's gonna give up on that Temenangi, even though it would have been nice. Still, the +3 and the +4 campus is gonna be better. We got Magnus establishing the city of Buda, gonna get his builders out. No fourth city yet, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to start building up his district soon. He's going directly for currency here, from what I do notice. He's next turn gonna get his currency and of course craftsmanship. Well, we do have also America going for city Peti and Gares, 40% towards the first district, and I gotta say this 11 turns at Temenanki, just, I don't know, man, just feels forever to me. Is it only me that feels like this is taking forever to build, even like with a trader? And oh, he didn't put the trader in there, that's what's missing. He actually did go from his capital city to the city of Kumasi. He's doing it greedy. He wants the extra culture. As soon as he actually chooses Kumasi, boom, 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 he's gonna get all of that extra culture. Now we do have also Tamar to take a look at. He chose Earth Goddess as a pantheon. He's gonna roll quite a bit of faith points per turn from all of this land. Charming and Breathing Appeal tiles will give you the +1 faith on them, and of course it will be quite important for him to bank on as much faith as possible. He already built his 3 tsikas in his cities. Each of his city actually has a tsika, and I do notice he's starting on his next wave of settlers here. We do have him also with Moksha establishing his capital for the extra culture and faith, and by the looks of it, of course, he's going to be very far away from any kind of opponent that could do harm to him. Taking a look at the city states, though, we do need to see which city state is probably going to be craved here. They're going to fight for Mitla. We got Mitla, a single science city state in the game. Mitla is going to be here. Wow. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. Wow. Is anybody gonna see Mitla even? Anybody gonna see Mitla even? I stopped being reliant on Earth Goddess Pantheon. Yeah, I can imagine why. Nabi, hello there, son, and welcome. Tilted Axis. Oh, it looks so uncanny. Yes, it does. It's a streamer. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Is this map rolling or does it have side edges? Rambling Man 420, it does have side edges. You can't roll from the left to the right. This is it. Yeah. There is no way to go around the map. So they will need to actually go from one side to the other side. They will need to go through these choke points, right? To the north over here, the tiny one, the one tile choke. And then in the south, there is no connection. There is no connection. One bit of thing here, I'm pretty sure the city of Ziz can build a canal to the west side and could connect his western side, the western cities, to the eastern cities, so he could actually get all of his might to bear against his opponent. He could definitely get over here in the seas in the remaining part of the map with it. Oh well. Let's see. Dido will see Mitla fast with the biting. He built a biting. You say he's gonna see Mitla fast, but I don't see a biting. Don't get me wrong, I think he's gonna get one, but it's gonna take some time, and oh my god, this is far away. Looking at other city states, we do have, of course, Kagwana, Namadol is also in the game. That's gonna be to the south of Georgia, and by the looks of it, Georgia is not gonna use it. I'm pretty sure that's nothing for him. Hong Kong with Singapore and Mexico City will be the ones for industry. We got Bandar Brunei and Mogadishu for the trade bonuses. Looks like Granada and Preslav are gonna be hugging hands over here and be providing those military bonuses. What I do notice, La Venta is gonna be the only one for religious bonuses. La Venta is to the west side. The Scythia is gonna know about it. I doubt that England is gonna know about it for the early game. Now we do have Moksha establishing the city of Sheffield. It looks like he's not going to go Magnus first here in his capital city. He might actually go Moksha into Pingala, into Caravels as quickly as possible. Although, again, that should not be the way, because Scythia is not coastal. And he doesn't know that yet. What he does know, and he will know, oh my god, Solo's even building a road to him. Okay, I need to ask stream. Wait, we did the prediction earlier. Oh my god, we put up the prediction. You guys, you made me put up the prediction. I was fine. I was big braining this, getting over here details, predictions, questions that I would love to see different answers to, and so on and so forth. Whoa. Let's see. Question. We got, when will Scythia flex? Attack. No, not flex. Attack. Horses. Knights, tanks, no, cavalry, or tanks, or kick double. Let's see. What does the stream think about this? Triple culture city state on the bottom right, so good. Yes indeed. I'm pretty sure these first of all, Kumasi is gonna give quite a few points to America. Hash is trying to make friends with it, and I'm pretty sure Namadol is also gonna give points to somebody. I'm not sure whom though yet, and we do need to see who's gonna choose it, and of course who's gonna fight for it. Kick W, yes sir, we go Kick W moment. Why don't you play, only spectate? Hello there, sir. Nirvana. I do play sometimes, but I don't want to play competitively, because it takes me a lot of time to actually be competitive when it comes to playing, and I have a lot of responsibilities other than just streaming in the communities, like the administration part and the connection part, the relationships between the servers, handling the websites, doing the graphics for the teams, and so on and so forth, which takes me quite a bit of time around this. So I wouldn't be able to commit to how to say, to a team effort that would require multiple screens during the week, and of course official games in between, not to mention me streaming and so on and so forth. Why is there no option on caravels? I don't think he's gonna build caravels. I mean, he didn't put his toes in the water. That's why I didn't put it, Crow. I'm sorry. I don't think there will be, right? Like looking at his land over here, he's never gonna make a single boat. Or maybe it's a galley over here in Pokrovka to get some era score, but that's kind of about it. He'll at the moment, and with the units of midline, he won't have to go around to see it. I see. Yes. Okay, so let's take a look what's going on between the big guys. I see Netherlands has lost quite a few galleys, or were these the ones that he got from the beginning? He will get to be exposed over here to the next attack. Michael might actually get at least one of these Netherlands boats. He doesn't have another full strength galley to take both of them, though. This one doesn't seem like it's gonna go down without dealing the first blow first. We do have also to take a look how Netherlands is gonna have his northern city. Yeah, this would have been another city, but yeah, actually this would have been another city. This would have been a pretty good city. Okay. And he did have this southwestern city also. Okay, he wasn't really on the coast, but he would have had a marble tile, and I'm pretty sure he would have put a good campus next to it anyway. He did choose to go for this one. He could get the harbor if he wants to, though. Let's see. I guess I'm kind of the opinion of chat over here. He should. I'm thinking it would have been a bit better to have all three cities on the coast. And initially, I thought there weren't that very good options for him to go, but there are. They actually are good options over here to benefit from on the coast. Anyway, it looks like Michael did manage to stabilize this. David Leitch is gonna try to get his galleys back so he can repair them in his borders. And yes, we do need to see if he's gonna manage to get some more in the meantime. We do have David Leitch getting 19 science and 10 culture, while Michael is only on 13 and 9. I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to get as much as possible and as quickly as possible, but to be fair to him, I don't see a lot of good campuses. I mean, this one at least is gonna be a +3. You know, you got a Reef Fish over there, you got the Royal Navy Dockyard, the city center. This one is only gonna be a +1. That's it. He can't really put it on instead of the citrus next to that reef tile. Anyway, Tamar going for Gavron Plaza. I do see him also putting down campuses. He's gonna get his religion out here soon. It looks like he's not gonna go for the second holy site before he's gonna finish the religion. He's gonna go for other districts, and those will be campuses, even 0 adjacency campuses. That's how much he wants the district discounts. We got 3 more turns for the Temenaki to finish finally in the American city of Boston. And yes, I do see that his trader might get pushed here. Netherlands is getting a scout in between, and it looks like Hungary is moving into the city of Kumasi with his warrior to take out the builder of Kumasi. A 3-charge builder is gonna serve the Hungarian nation very well. Komanda lost their relic after desync. There was no, wait, what desync? There was no desync. We are lucky to have Michael a full-time caster. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's also another thing over here. If I want to actually get better of something, I need to do it constantly, and I need to be also challenged. So one of the challenges is to keep the viewers as much as possible interested in the game, explain but not go too deep. When I need to go deep, I need to go deep, and it is what it is, but not go too deep so I can actually have the conversation at the general level. At the same time, also it's a challenge to actually see exactly how I can increase the interaction and so on, and have a certain flow on the stream. It's for me at least, it's a personal challenge that has been an ongoing challenge for the last 5 years or 6 years. And I don't know if you guys know me like from like 5-6 years ago. I wasn't really speaking like at the beginning of when I started actually streaming. I wasn't really communicating. I even had my mic muted on stream. Like, imagine that I was streaming and I had my mic muted on stream. These things that leads to the lobby 10-15 minutes of age. Oh, I see, you are doing good, mate, naturally funny and chatty. There is always room to improve in anything, but you are already pro at this. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I think it's still a long road to go, and I gotta say, I feel in my heart every kind of mistake I do around this, like forgetting stuff and so on and so forth. I feel it here, but the only thing I can do is try not to make them the next time. And even so, sometimes it's just, I don't know, information just goes in one ear, it gets out the other. It is what it is. We do have Goddess of Tides finally being picked up here by GuardianOfTheNachos as culture point generator for his resources on the water. He did manage to get his 4 cities out, going for his lighthouses, and of course finishing up his Royal Navy dockyards in the new cities. I do notice in his southwest, unbeknownst to him, we do have Scythia actually putting a city right in front of him. He's also connecting to Hong Kong, which is going to build a pathway of road towards there, making it much easier to actually get going. I'm pretty sure he could actually just settle the May style, isn't he? He's going to settle the May style. Isn't he going to settle the May style? Like get the Upsunor hollow tiles and get the era score, and at the same time have the river to give you the fresh water, and to be honest, enough tiles to make it worth. Right. Great people, commercial, please. Mad Beats, good evening, sir. Wait, great people. We got merchants, we got Coleos. Oh wait, Mad Beats is asking me to make a commercial for great people. Okay. So this night we will have was the first great people to choose from this roster. We're gonna see Shunsu, first great general, best of the best. We got him with a book, written a book. When he was young, he actually got to put all of his knowledge into a book and gave it to everybody. The Art of War. Will we choose him today, or will we go for Gaius Dulius, which is gonna be the great admiral today? We're gonna need to see if the forming a fleet is gonna be enticing for the players, for you the viewers, to pick him up. We do have him right here in the classical era, the first one to get there, and of course you gotta get him or be square. I'm pretty sure you want your boats to have that extra shine on them. We got yeah, like this, we go like this. I do this for everyone. If you can get Cathedral there too, that city could be sick. Yes, indeed. Also, bonsoir, Monsieur Rafifi. Good man. It seems like I didn't miss a lot. No, you didn't, but we did have a few remaps though. And I do. Wait a second. In the Great People, we don't have Hypatia. We do not have one of the extra merchants here for the trade routes. And in the engineer screen, we don't have the extra production towards Wonder. So I wouldn't really say, other than Gaius Dulius, there's anybody that important here. Scythia is definitely going to make use of the Art of War. I'm pretty sure, since he is the only one making regional points and also getting an encampment training project. He definitely feels like he wants to get that general. Well, we do have everybody in a golden age. Everybody got over the 19 points. I do notice Scythia did actually go for the Maystar, and I'm pretty sure he's going to put that city there. And the players are going to slowly get their era score points, or I should say the golden age points option for the next part. We're going to have HS Heroes going for all 4. Come on. We gotta give him a few moments here. It looks like Dido was the first one to select. He is gonna go for a Pembrush and Voice Goldenish with Ancestral Hall into making some biomes, and it looks like, yes, Midline is gonna probably get discovered here. They're gonna be very happy to have a pocket science city state. We do have him also with a few builders able to help him chop and improve some of his amenities, not to mention other resources here. I'm a bit surprised we don't see settlers coming around from Ainuk, Ulgarit, and Ziz. I would have expected him, even if he didn't finish Ancestral Hall, to actually get those going. But I guess we're going to need to see how many he's going to get from the capital in the meantime. We do have David Leitch also going for a Pembrush and Voice Golden Age. He is taking a few. No, I don't think he's actually taking damage here, or at least he didn't lose a single boat. By the looks of it, he did manage to get the other boats in the front line to help withstand the damage here. And since it is a one tile choke, I'm finding it hard that Michael is going to push through, but he could do it at the last second of the turn. There we go. He could slam and then slam and then slam and see if he can actually push there. We do have David Leitch improving his tiles, getting his harbor out from Groningen, and also getting Sanga from Plaza in Amsterdam. We do see him with that inner city to the south, getting his campus finished, and of course getting some builders from it. With looking at the golden age of Scythia, we do have him starting off on horses, and we're coming close to the question, the answer of the question. We got somebody that told me no. I mean, yeah, you might be right. We might, I mean, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna need to see if the miracle happens again and we get more than 50 likes on YouTube. It is what it is. But it is a goal to strive for, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so looks like Solo is gonna start to make use of his face generation from the Kurgans and from his relic. He's only on 11, so he's buying a Saka horse archer every few turns here. We do have him with the ability to go and smash through English defenses quite quickly. While I do notice that England at the moment, even though he is building his infrastructure, his encampment is well far off from being finished. And yes, there is a warrior that might actually try to shift enter on the encampment. If only he could just get in there. Well, I do want to take a look also on Matthias Corvinus with a pen, brush, and voice golden age. He will actually complete the 4 rosters, the 4 civilization that will get the pen, brush, and voice golden age bonus. Lady of the Region Marshes, giving him a lot of bonuses. The Temenaki disappeared from being able to be built in Esdergom. It was built already in American territory in the south. And yes, we do have him starting off on his settlers. He did build his ancestral hall, and it will pump out as many cities as he can over here. He has a few coastals to go for in the north and in the south, but also some rivers to make use of over there in the south of Estergom. Now we will need to see how he's gonna need to go against America. I'm pretty sure he will need to take this responsibility on himself, because Netherlands is just not gonna have enough firepower to handle 2 Englands and at the same time land warfare with America. We do have Victoria, Age of Empire, that's going to be over here with his Goddess of Tides. He's actually starting to make quite a bit of culture, 35 culture to 10 with 10 science. He's also managing to get his Warlord's throne in Sheffield. He knows that he's going to be in trouble with Scythia being so close to him in the south. And yes, we do have the Saka horse archer starting to make his way there. I gotta say, if Solo over here is going to give up on his hand, and we've seen it multiple times, if he's going to give up his hand, moving his units a bit prematurely in the lands of his opponent and not managing to get enough of them to overwhelm his opponent defenses, it will turn into a sluggish war. I don't really see defensive units coming out from England. I do see a lot more builders, a lot more infrastructure being built, like the encampments, like the Gavron Plaza, like districts and so on. Not really the units, the hard units that you're gonna need, like archers or warriors or some horses and so on. Now, there still is time, and I'm pretty sure they might actually use their gold per turn, which is quite significant. We got 67 already gold per turn on Guardian of the Nachos. How the did he get 67 gold per turn? This is not Mali, this is Guardian of the Nachos. I mean, hello? He got the 2 traders. Wait. Okay, no, he has 1 trader, so he's going for both externals. That's why he has 70 gold a turn. 70 gold a turn, man. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a builder every 2 turns for him. Now, okay, now we got him with the singers, new builders coming around. I do see some spearmen also from Preston. And yes, the first Saka horse archer did reveal his presence to Guardian of the Nachos. This is going to be a bit problematic. And of course, we're going to need to see how quickly can Guardian get to his own horseback technology. Looking at Elizabeth I, we do have him also with only 3 cities. He's starting to lose boats or losing position. David Leitch did put a city, Batavia, to the northwest of his capital, and he's gonna try to make more boats from that one, while in the meantime he's actually pushing back England from being too close to his borders. We do have Michael also with a settler coming around, and I'm actually very curious, where is this one gonna go? Is he gonna go exactly where this Preslav warrior is gonna be? Because I mean, that's probably the only city that he could build. Or, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not going for the stone tile. I'm pretty sure he's not going for the stone tiles. He's already trading externally. Yes, sir. That's correct. That is correct. I don't want to see what everybody did vote on this one. Give me a second. Where are the polls? Manage poll, view results. When will Scythia attack? You're saying horses. Okay, 3 people are saying horses. I agree. It looks like it's horses. It is horses. We got Scythia here wasting no time to go against his opponent. We gotta take a look on Tamar and how he is developing his empire. Looks like Pyramids is coming out from Mushketa while he's gonna get his audience chamber in Tbilisi. Like we've seen and counted earlier, he doesn't really have a lot of space for his cities, and I'm pretty sure having the ability to go taller, having the ability to get more food in his empire is gonna be an advantage. We do have also amphitheaters coming out in Batumi, and yes, I do notice traders are coming out from his other cities. Is that his first trader? How did he not build a first trader before? Anyway, he's probably the only one in the game with a monumentality golden age at this point. With 52 faith a turn, you can imagine he's gonna have a pretty strong monumentality. Starting to roll on the points on the great writers and the great artists and the musicians from the theater squares is also gonna be very important. At the beginning of the game, you only need 30 points acquired to pick up a lot of writers, like 5 writers. It is gonna be massively important how many of those you can actually get. Oracle is also starting off in the city of Batumi in 11 turns. He's chopping it out extremely quickly. Looks like he's about to have it next turn. Wow, that was quick. Anyway, has more chops there. No problem for him to get the bonus points. We do have also Hush here with 16 science and 23 culture. We do see him also getting some farms next to the city of Boston, where he does have commercial hubs in 1. Baltimore is going to get a builder out in 2 turns, and the markets are coming around from his commercials. Well, of course, I'm pretty sure he wants as many traders as possible. He did take over Kumasi, and this is something that is gonna give him a lot of culture when he's gonna finish more districts in his capital. As you can see, Kumasi does give you a point, 2 culture and 1 gold for every specialty district in the origin city. Right now he only has 1. Imagine him having 4. That's gonna be some insane trade outs. Oh my god. Anyway, he did go for a few archers, and I do notice Kumasi did actually build quite an army. I wouldn't be surprised if Hungary is gonna try to take Kumasi away from Hush and just, you know, levy it instantly. This would be so funny. If Kumasi gets levied and upgraded into swordsman, this would be so funny. I would, oh my god, I would like start to dance in the room. I don't know how to say what I wanted to say, to be honest. I wanted to say that I would actually start to, you know how cats do on the floor when they actually get to like scratch themselves on the floor like this with their back. Basically, I would do like that, you know, roll on the floor or something, scratching. I don't know exactly what's the action called. Who is taking military CS south of England? England itself. England, yes. Michael is actually taking it, so he's gonna have 5 cities. That's the same amount of Netherlands. No, it's 1 city less. While Netherlands is gonna get another city here in the north also, and they're gonna put Victor in Groningen. We do have them both with oligarchy, and as you can see, the settler is slowly moving there. Does seem like Netherlands is trying to get as much science and as quickly as possible so he can get to the caravel timing. I do have to mention they will need to get the gold for him, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be hard for him to get to mercenaries at the same time. I wouldn't be surprised if he's also going to go for the Warlord's Throne in this position. He would need as much help as possible to fend off attacks from his opponent here. As many boats as he can actually pull off. We do have a major problem for Guardian of the Nachos with already Scythian units coming into his land. It looks like he's gonna have the spearmen to fend off soon, while it looks like he's also gonna have the opportunity to take away the encampment of Guardian of the Nachos. Scythia here is gonna try to take away the ability of England to recruit one of the generals. We do have Warlord's Throne coming up in 3 turns here in Sheffield, and it looks like they just bought him a spearman. Guardian of the Nachos put down a lot of gold in his dreams to keep his nation alive. Well, as you can see, he built a line of defense here, closing off the pathway of this horse to actually do damage against anything else. But to be honest, this horse should do damage against just that encampment. He should take out the encampment. I'm a bit surprised he actually let the warrior there. I was expecting him to actually hit that encampment 2 times. But anyway, it is what it is. And the Saka horse archers are also going to need to be a lot more numerous in numbers. He could take Hong Kong in the meantime and get another city closer to England here, help him get more upgrades. He does have a wave of Sakas coming out from his cities, and he's also building his own Warlord's throne. But I gotta say, the pressure he's putting right now on Guardian of the Nachos will have an impact. Certainly will have an impact. Dido is free simming in the south, already got to 6 cities, and I do see him with a 7th city and an 8th one being trained over here in the city of Ziz. Has a few islands if he wants to keep on expanding. I'm pretty sure the Tundra is not going to be that good for him, but still some cities could be placed with plains or rainforest tiles. He did manage to find out about Mitla to the west side, and of course that's going to give them a few points of science if they do manage to get the one envoy in. We do have him also setting up his campuses here and slowly going to start generating the science. So right now he's only on 12 science. He's not that big, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna get bigger. I think I can actually finish up the prediction, right? Actually, wait, it was the poll. I don't need to finish anything. It's horses. That's what won. And horses and Cake W were at the tie, and it looks like they won. You know, it is what it is. We did this. We did this. Who is Suzerain of Hong Kong? Is there a Suzerain of Hong Kong? There is no Suzerain of Hong Kong. Okay, so Scythian horses are actually going for Manchester, while England is going to get to fight off with some more spearmen coming out of his cities. It looks like he might actually take down one of the horses. He should take down one of the horses. There we go. And he positioned his spearmen in such a way that he will fend off attacks, close off these pathways for Solo to get into his cities. Now he's working on a horseman, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna roll one of these generals. He only has 4 more turns to get Hannibal Barca, unless Scythia manages to find enough production to chop all of them. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. Putting down Pingala in Preston for that extra science. We did have Pingala established in the capital city of London for Elizabeth I. Michael is trying to squeeze every little bit of science point he can, even from his trade routes. But I gotta say, he's way far behind David Litch. We do have Netherlands here showing up with a lot of boats. They do need the gold for him. I do see Demonar on 39 gold. Boris is also 48. They're doing well to generate the gold per turn they need to actually fend off attacks from England and give the advantage to their own teammates. And the Netherlands will need as many of these caravels as quickly as possible, because the distance between them is not that big. Having 4 turns or 3 turns advantage against your opponents in caravels with the caravel technology is insane. It's something that you might not get back out of, like your opponents might not get out. BlazeCat Games, does it show Komanda denouncing? Yes, they did. They did denounce me. This is what it is.
Why does it show Komanda denouncing the spectator?
They did. They did denounce me. I don't know why, but they did. BlazeCat Games, good evening, sir. Thank you so much for the prime, sir. Thank you. Show us what they are researching. There we go. So we got Buttress on David Litch. We got Michael Bailey getting his mining, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna put this city here. He did manage to take Preslav also, but doesn't have enough food in that city center to actually grow it past 2 pop. Look at that. He barely has 1 pop growing to 2 in 6. Well, I do need to see. Okay, he's going for Navy dockyards. He's so far away. I gotta say, I see it in slow motion, and I don't think he's gonna get to cannibals. It's all about the gold. It's all about the Benjamins. All about the Benjamins. Now, Alexander 921, thank you so much for the reminding me to drink water. Yes, sir. Now, there is a problem anyway. All the East Elizabeth cities are only 1 coastal tile. It will be hard to take with caravels. Yes. No, well, except Preslav, but I guess I know what you're saying. Yes, they are only 1 tile. 1, 2, 3 cities, 4 cities. All of the cities, actually, except Preslav, are 1 tile to take. This is quite an advantage, actually. This is quite an advantage. But I'm pretty sure. So the thing is, you don't really need to take down cities. In this kind of a matchup, you need to take down the pre-builds. if you take down the pre-builds, you basically buy yourself enough time to get to frigates. When you get to frigates, you take cities. It's very simple, but you have to take out the pre-builds. If you neuter the pre-builds, there is no way they can actually affect you when the frigates get there, so you can take over the cities. They cannot stop you anymore, you know? Okay, maybe it's a little bit desync, like the actions are a little bit desync, but one always leads to the next one. The 7 provincians will finish the work. Exactly. They're just gonna get in there and they're gonna show their big sails, and they're gonna have, like, you know, the flags showing up there, and they're gonna be like, woohoo, bye bye England, bye bye. Oh, well, I guess we'll see if Michael here can actually get some signs. We need for him to get some signs. Very hard though, very hard. Like his population is gonna grow in 3 turns here, and then he's gonna need another few turns to actually get his. Can he chop a population point? He would need to chop some food here. They need to give him the cattle. They need to give him the cattle to grow to 7 pop and chop this tile. He needs to chop this tile, get to 7 pop, put down campus, buy him a library. I think that's the only way. Buy him, like, get that campus +3, and then buy him a library so he gets there faster. And even so, he would still be like a few turns difference. Oh my god, this is apocalypse. Apocalypse in slow motion. David Leitch is already on Batras. He's just one technology away from getting cartography. I think Caravels would be the end of the game, Casimir is calling out. Yeah, it might smell like that. It might smell like that. Nemesis also, good evening, sir, and welcome. Plus, Netherlands has the river adjacency bonus. That is massive for him. Yes, indeed. England's going to be struggling big. I always have trouble keeping up in science as England because you need to rush the harbors. Yes. Yes. Let's see how the animals are going to look like, because I'm pretty sure that problems that Netherlands will have is in the animal screen. He's getting some free points from his campuses, but he definitely needs a lot more than just free ones to get to the good ones, to get to the Renaissance ones. Looking at the Scythia here, looks like he has been pushed out from taking Manchester. He's going to reposition to take on Hong Kong, and I'm pretty sure he's going to keep on peppering the English troops here with shots. His Saka Horsachas will just get free promotions over here from taking on the English troops. He would also have the ability to move around, and this is also going to be important. It's much better for him to actually be on the right side, because he has all of this open space with his maneuverable units. He would have the benefit of moving around everywhere and managing to outmaneuver his opponent units, which are quite slow. But unfortunately, it looks like at the moment he's going to be looking at just the city of Manchester and trying to do the damage against it. We're going to need to see if he's going to bring some more military hardware. Looks like he did manage to recruit another general here, but that's not enough to stop England from getting one. England is going to be 2-3 points. Oh, wait, he's... What? Did he just turned off the card? He turned off the +2 card? Oh, he went for Diplomatic League. Okay. Hong Kong has been defeated in the south. What is he doing that he wants so much? Wait, who this? This is Guardian of the Nachos, right? So he has Singapore. He's getting the international trade house provide him the +2 production. Okay, that's good. That's good, actually. That's good. That's putting him with a bit more income on those trade routes. Not only the gold, but he's getting some production points. He has only 2 of them, though. But still, that's pretty good. You've seen how much gold he's making. He's on 79 gold at 1058 production. Keeping up, actually, with Magnus. Is he? No, he's not keeping up with Magnus production. I do have to say David Leitch actually has the most science in the game, the most culture in the game. No, not the most culture, the most science in the game, but has also the lowest production in the game. And he will need to get all of these galleys out. He's also working on his harbor shipping projects, making this slowly getting there to the Renaissance ones. Looks like a lot of them actually passed, so I think these are locked. Nobody can actually recruit an admiral. Did they move the privateer admiral back to Renaissance? That's probably the only way Elizabeth can survive the caravels. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I know there was some movement on the caravels, but I think it was the +3 that got moved on the next ones after Renaissance. No, actually on the Renaissance ones, and on the medieval ones we did have the privateer one? I think the privateer one, yeah. I don't think they moved. I don't think they switched them back again. It's still a +3 that's coming up a Renaissance and not medieval. Okay, this and this and this and that. Okay. Okay, so looking at the southwest, yes, let's see the sim of Demonar here. We got him getting his wave of builders. I'm pretty sure these are feudalism builders. He started I would say putting cities on the western islands, and he has such a big island over here to get his empire going. As you can see, Guardian of the Nachos is also going to meet Mitla. That's not going to be a pocket city state anymore. It looks like one of the boats of England did manage to go as far as to the southwest as Mitla. On the side of Tamar, we do have him finishing up a long time ago Oracle, giving him a lot of culture. That's why he does have 68 culture at 10 with 30 science. That's pretty good also. Temple of Artemis in the capital to give him the food, the housing, and of course the amenities from all of these pastures improved, and his camps. We do have him also getting a new theater squares in the southwest, and I'm pretty sure his ability to put pressure on the culture will become stronger and stronger in the next few turns. He's only on 33 tourism a turn right now. I'm pretty sure that number is going to go bigger. He's also on 75 faith, and by the looks of it, he's going to need to get at least 1 or 2 more cities out. 2 more cities out probably. We do have Hungary also sending a few units towards the south, trying to attack into the American and slash or Georgian cities. I'm pretty sure the TKs are going to be well used over here for the defense, and since we don't have that many units, that's not going to be that big of an issue. We do have also Hush starting to get his science out. Looking at Hush's ability to get his science, he's on 26 science with 41 culture, getting to use Governor Liang in Boston, and of course finishing up more of these campuses on his cities. He did go for the gold first, and he's going to need to help out as much as possible. Guardian of the Nachos here. Well, I mean, I guess that's another thing. I would say he needs to help out, but basically Michael needs to help Michael out, just get the science. There's no way somebody else is going to help you get the science number, right? He's on 31 and 45 right now. He did manage to get that population in London, but a bit late. And unfortunately, it looks like he's not going to get that. Whoa, he did get the campus here. Okay. WTF? So, wait, what? Instead of going for the +6, he went for the +4 with a library? They did buy him a library, or he chopped a library or something. Okay, I mean, I can't say I blame him. Oh well. Well. Builders coming around also from Boris is fully going for merchants over here, and I do notice he's putting a few more cities on the coast, at least 2 of them, and not that he's gonna have that anybody else to fight with. And of course we will have Netherlands to help him defend on the coast on the west side. With Netherlands being 5 turns out for cartography and 4 turns away from getting mercenaries, you can imagine this is a significant problem, since Michael is getting bronze working. Now that's a problem. Why is Michael getting bronze working? Wait, why is Elizabeth I even considering getting bronze working? Does anybody know? Because he definitely doesn't need iron. Oh well. Or does he want iron for the extra swordsman? That seems no. Okay. Guys, why is he going bottom 3 when his only mission is to create cartography? Scythia is moving towards the other England. Okay. Well, that's an issue. Give me a second, I need to settle down cat problems. I gotta say, in my life, I have never seen such stubborn cat at the door. She's seeing any door, she starts meowing until the door opens. Can you imagine how many generations of her parents have needed to actually go through so she actually gets this automatic response when she sees door, she starts meowing? It's unbelievable, man. Now, meanwhile, Netherlands says Hungary is a buffer and can focus 100% on the caravels. Yes, indeed. Let's actually see. Now, we do have more warriors coming out from Bradford, and yes, he is going to try to fend off attacks here from Scythia. Solo is going to try to make as much of a splash as possible. And yes, there are quite a few units here that would do quite well against the English troops. We do need to see if he's going to bring some more, and I think he will. This is his whole mission in life, to keep on going against his opponent and take him down, slow him as much as possible so he cannot get to the caravels. And with Michael being forced to go for an working, we got cartography here on David Lech, and it's gonna be 3 turns out, he says, until he's gonna get civil service also. I didn't notice if he does have the boost for mercenaries, but I would imagine no. So Boris is gonna give him the boost while he's gonna get it passively. I love cats too. Cat opened the cat, then Sanho, like all cats are. I had a cat who found the solution. He opened the cat himself. I mean, she knows how to open the door, but I don't want her to jump because of that leg. She still has the metal pins and the bar in the leg, so until she gets that away, I don't really want her jumping that many. The door, she opens door. Yeah, she knows how to open the door. I need to actually put like safety measures, you know, like I go to how to call it, I go to sleep in my bedroom and she comes she's in the room with me, and because I can't allow her to be on the stairs because she broke her leg the last time I let her there, I need to put like how to say, a stool, I think it's called. No, not a stool, a chair basically, a chair in front of the door, so she doesn't actually get to move it away because she's jumping on the door handle. Oh man. Anyway, hanging gardens coming up here for Hungary. We do have this settler moving towards the north, and yes, I do see the more markets are coming out, more gold is pouring through. 100 production here on Boris. We do have also Demonar getting to 100 production. Looks like they're managing to get an advantage, a serious advantage when it comes to this production capability they have. And looking at the culture of Tamar here, he's managing to get a lot of culture. Apadana coming out next turn from his capital city, gonna give him those juicy era scores, and of course the ability to use 2 more extra works in that Apadana. Usually it's dedicated for music works, especially late game when you want to multiply everything from Governor Moksha. You want to double that tourism, you want to have as many music works as possible from an early game as possible to acquire all of the bonuses for the procs. Well, I do notice that Scythia right here is losing a few units, but he's also going to take down quite a few of English army. In both of these, unfortunately, I think they're gonna pay for being next to Scythia. They're just gonna pay for being next to Scythia, and we've seen it multiple times. How can, and this actually can affect the game so much when you do have this situation in which you have a land civ going against a naval civ that is also needing to go against a coastal civ. It's just a big mess. It's just everyone is messy. Now we do have just a few more turns until David Leach is gonna get his cartography, and Michael did it. Michael did it. We got him 2 turns cartography. The only thing that he doesn't have is enough boats, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. He has enough to do what he needs to be doing. So the fact that he did manage to chop, he did manage to buy those libraries, he did manage to get them when he needed to, did allow him to get this at the same time as David Leach, which was very far ahead. Actually, right now Michael has more science than David Leach. Can you imagine that? That is awesome. Yeah, we do have David over here, still 2 turns off from getting cartography with 3 turns from civil service. How he's so close to cartography? He's so close to cartography. Let's see the military policies. Maritime industries, feudal contract, urban planning, natural philosophy. On the other side, David Leitch is working natural philosophy, serfdom, maritime industries, conscription. Not that different. Okay, non-freshwater city Gior. Also, Warlord Strong coming up in 4 turns here from David Leitch. He's gonna get a granary in Batavia. I would say he needs more boats. We do need to see also what's happening in the Admiral screen. They did still actually have them locked. Somebody else needs to put the harbor down or buy it with faith. Maybe Georgia's gonna buy the Admiral with faith, even though that is extremely expensive. Just as I said, it sounds to me extremely expensive. We will see this immediately. If he wants to do that, we will see this immediately because he's gonna keep quite a bit of faith. Wait, it's 13 faith. It shouldn't be that much. It should be like 250 faith or something, 200-ish faith. Cats are like that, man. They hate closed doors. Yeah, exactly. Cigar smoking gamer, good evening, sir, and welcome. They do. Unbelievable. I mean, my other ones, they didn't really meow at the doors unless they were separated. So I had like the two brothers when they were born, they only got to stay together, right? There weren't other cats than their mother in the house, and they were always together, always playing together, or always moving together, eating together, pooping together, and so on and so forth. Yeah, when one of them got on the wrong side of a door, for example, I go to the bathroom, one gets in with me in the bathroom, one somehow remains outside, and I close the door. Oh my god, I would have like the Third World War in front of my room. They were like scratching at the door, meowing, jumping. What happened to them? Can you imagine how close they were? Unbelievable. They were like so close to each other. So Pingala internals is legit for this situation. Maybe I should try it. It works quite well to get the extra science. I wouldn't say it's legit for this situation. It still was quite an effort from England to get all of these campuses. He could have min-maxed a little bit more, like the science of each campus with the double card, especially in the capital city of London, but I guess it was also the pressure that he needed to do them quickly. Ce faci, mă? Hai, mă! Păi de ce mă ții atâta? Hai, nu mai puțin, nu te rog. Hai, lasă scaunul. Hai, stai pe scaun. Well, at least she likes her chair. At least she likes to stay in her chair. 180 gold without the card. Yeah, 180 gold without the card. And that's a lot of gold for upgrades. David Leitch is going to have so much gold. Guardian of the Nachos doesn't look like he's going to have that much gold. Sorry, Michael doesn't look like he's going to have that much gold. Did he get mercenaries? He did. Okay, so it's just a matter of gold. 80 gold a pop here. Sorry, 90 gold a pop for the upgrades with mercenaries. Netherlands, I believe also Netherlands did manage to get mercenaries, didn't he? But yeah, professional army and maritime industries, he does have it. So he just needs to start upgrading his caravels. That is 12 caravels. Yeah, what beliefs took Almog? Almog did take Jesuit education and papal primacy. Basically, like the normal ones for Tamar. Kyosum, good evening, sir, and welcome. Guten Abend, mein Herr. Willkommen. Come on, little kitty. What are you doing? No, not the cookies. I didn't show you this. Oh, cookies. Awesome cookies. Yes, awesome cookies. I'm not gonna eat them, but I'm gonna show you between them. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I mean, don't you just love them? I mean, I'm pretty sure there was from quite a few of you a little bit of troll here. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, we got the caravels coming up from Netherlands, and we do have at the moment the English boats not actually going for the upgrades. As you can see, immediately we do have attacks coming around from the caravels of Netherlands against the galleys. So to take out as many of these as possible. Anonymous gifter dropping 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. We got Dark Eric at Kaboom. We got Rambling Man 420, Painter Q, and I'm Mikey. Welcome to the subs. Hello there, sirs, and welcome. The festival begins. Well, we got English cannibals also coming to fight here. It looks like the +1 promoted ones are very strong against the ones of Netherlands, and we do need to see if they're gonna manage to unlock the armies. This is extremely important, and this is where Georgia needs to get in there. He needs to get in there. He's getting the harbor. Look at him. He's getting the harbors. In 2 turns, he's gonna get that. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him get that. There's no way he's gonna leave his opponent hanging like that. Okay, we got Scythia with an army of Saka horse archers slowly taking down these English troops, and as you can see, he does have 2 nations building an army to withstand him. I'm pretty sure he's also clicking on the next technology. He has stirrups in 5 turns with feudalism in 1, bringing the new technology pre-builds here, especially the heavy chariots for the knights, while he's gonna pad those gold numbers with the markets. I do also notice we got 5 more turns until the next era, and yes, we do need to see how the era score is gonna evolve here through the game. Hush 43-43. He needs 54, so 11 more points. We got also Almog here, 89-62, well over the necessary points. I'm actually curious if he's gonna go for a next monumentality or a pen brush and voice in the next era. I would imagine maybe even frequent could be a choice, but to be honest, I don't think so. Like with only a few commercials, no, and a few harbors, that's not gonna be a choice, man. Pen brush and voice all the way. Represent. And we got to see also Michael going for the Darkish 37-45. Looks like he's kind of far away from actually getting enough boats, first of all, and second of all from actually getting the upper hand on Netherlands. We did have him with more science at the moment, which is very important, and of course about the same level as culture, which again is very important. We do need to see if Michael is going to manage to pull this off, this defense off. We got Guardian of the Nachos also in the Dark Age at the moment, 42-45, needs a lot of points, 14 more points to get that going. Boris Kabachok did get his golden age option. And wait, did I just see that correctly? Did Netherlands have problems actually attacking into a single galley? Whoa. I mean, that's kind of a weak galley, isn't it? Okay, let's see. There are a lot of boats. I gotta say, there are a lot of boats available for them. Ooh. That's a single Netherlands cannibal that withstood 3 attacks from his opponent, and those guys are probably gonna be dead when the next ones come in. This one will need to be shifted out of the way and put into one of the city centers so he could actually repair it and get it back to hit his opponent stronger. I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to keep that level 1 alive. We got also Solo going for a golden age, still putting the pressure on both Englands here with his Saka horse archers. Just look how much damage some Saka horse archers can do if they are enough of them, because I mean that's the trick. You need to have enough of them, and of course flat land. This is what is helping him out be so maneuverable here. Yeah, we got David Leitch also 4 points out from getting a golden age. It would be unfortunate if he actually misses the golden age. I would imagine he's gonna want to step on it. It looks like he might not get it though. Can he get it? Divine Right coming up in 2 turns? Yeah, he's gonna get it. It's fine. We got Demonar also 53-56. He did manage to get another city LPQI to the southeast of his empire. And of course, he finished quite a few of those campuses we were talking about. Still on 43 science and 55 culture. But with 132 production, he's actually on the first place over there when it comes to the production of his cities. No, his empire, actually, not cities. Still no canal here though. Still no canal. It would be quite important if he manages to get a canal and open up the ways for him to actually help out at some point in England. Michael getting in there with the last moves, taking out the caravel of Netherlands. He's exposing his own caravel to counterattacks, and we're going to need to see if he manages to get out. Looks like David Lich could not actually get the first moves on him, and he allowed him to get out. Now these are starting to get into a line, and by the looks of it, neither of them are actually how do you call it? Are very excited. Neither of them are very excited to actually attack into each other's boats. They do know the second they do that, the trades will enter, and I'm pretty sure will happen, I should say. And I'm pretty sure they need to pay attention to each and every boat they have. Now we do have the events starting to get around here from Amsterdam. I'm pretty sure both of them did click on square rigging. Michael is actually a bit faster with exploration coming up in 3 turns here from him. David Ledge is going to need a bit of time to get all of those quadrims out. We do have 1, 2, 3 boats, 4 possible frigates coming out from Elizabeth I. He could also go for wait, Sea Dogs are on Elizabeth? Or are they on Elizabeth? They're all on England's? Aren't they all yeah, they're on all England's. Yes. I was remembering something. England used it to get the core. Yes, the fleet, you mean. Yes. Did admirals get blocked? They did. They did. And they're still blocked. We're still waiting. I gotta say, I'm still waiting for Georgia to move a muscle here. He just got his harbor in Tsukumi, and I'm pretty sure he could use his faith to buy it out. It's just a matter of time. He does have 126 faith in the bank. I'm pretty sure if he just waits 2 turns or 1 turn, he's gonna get to buy out that admiral and unlock them for all of them. Yeah, Redcoat is Age of Empire property. Can you show Dido sim for a bit? Yes, sir. Basically, Dido right now is going for as many cities as possible. He did get already 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 with Ancestral Hall. He's starting off on his industrial zone, and I gotta say, I don't think he's gonna build a lot of them. He just got the one in the capital, which is a +5, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get as quickly as possible to industrialization. I'm actually quite curious if he is gonna just build one with the factory and give the production to every one of his other cities, get the shipyards in the other cities, and then campuses there. Yeah, he's not gonna have a lot of population in all of these cities. His empire is more how to say, clumped up rather than separated. Dispersed, I believe, is the other one. So his cities, even if they get to a higher population level, they're just not gonna have tiles in between them to work a lot more tiles than they could to work those tiles, I mean. Well, the fleet armor and the naval armor are useful in carable wood. They would only affect ancient and classical. That is true. That is true. They don't give the +5. Honestly, I think there should be some medieval melee unit tech to fill in the gap between caravels and galleys. Coast is super all or nothing cause of that. I agree, Blaze Cat Games. And that was also the same complaint we had between swordsman and musketman. There was nothing in between for a long time between swordsman and musketman. And those two technologies, oh my god, man, they're like, how to say, heaven and hell, right? They're like so far apart from each other. Yeah, they need to put another unit. It would have been awesome to have another unit. I'm not sure which unit was in between because, well, I'm not that versed in the naval development of the ships. But if I remember correctly, there were some smaller ships than the caravels at some point in between the caravels and biremes that were used like a lot of time even before Christ. And the caravels that were mostly used in the like what far after the 500s AD, after 500 1000 AD. The fleet caravel gonna bulk. Yeah, check Scythia. Knights incoming. Yes, sir. We were seeing them slowly but surely, but it looks like he's gonna get them going now. He still is punching through the defenses of Guardian of the Nachos and England. Michael, well, I do see Michael gonna get his walls up. That's not gonna keep away these Saga horse archers for long. And of course, you do see that he lost 2 of his swordsmen that were helping him defend this. He's having a hard problem with Netherlands on the east side, but I gotta say he did stabilize the defense quite nicely, and he is still exposing his boats unnecessarily. This is his weakest link over here. David Lich's weakest link. We do need to see if Guardian of the Nachos is also going to manage to get to a good technology to defend and fend off attacks. Looks like he did get to men-at-arms, and that means he also has pikemen, and he does have machinery coming out next turn. That means crossbows are going to come out next turn. They should have more than enough gold to weather this. 82, 44, 51, 89. That's more than enough. But the production capabilities of both Michael of Guardian of the Nachos are terrible at this point. It's only David Lich that is even close. Solo is 85. Even Solo is over here a bit stronger than his next door allies, opponents. Almog just keeps on going unscathed over here, going for a golden age, and you can imagine nobody at this point from the other team can actually pick up the flag of the culture defense. We do have him with 168 culture and what do I see, 59 tourism a turn. So even, and I gotta say, even if they will lose England, which is not really happening, but even if they will lose England here, or something happens to England, they will still have the ability to get the culture victory on Almog, unless Dido can get in there and stop it militarily. Like, there's not gonna be a way for them to stop Tamar from the culture victory, unless you take into account the military. So as quickly as possible, we're going to need to see if Demonar over here is going to try to plan out his offense against his opponent, against Tamar, and what kind of what will that look like. I'm pretty sure it will be extremely hard to fend off his opponent with just the culture. We're also going into the next era. Usually the next era is filled with free inquiry golden ages, not as much as you might think, Pen Russian voice. So that will allow Tamar here to put more pressure on that culture. What? Hermes, hello there, sir. I don't know about that line formation. Yeah, the corner was the problem, right? He actually made a corner there. Yeah. Oh well, at least that cannibal is still alive. He didn't need to put it into one of his city centers so he can heal it, but I guess, you know, he didn't have enough movement. Also, the Zevens are going to be extremely important and impactful. Now, this is the moment where Niter is going to play out a very important factor in this. We do have Tamar making a Niter, Hush making Niter on the side of Hush's heroes, while on Komanda, looks like at the moment only Hungary is making Niter. It's only 4 Niter. He does have another Niter tile that he could improve, and I would imagine he's going to want to get this as quickly as possible. This is extremely important for his teammate to get all of that Niter for the Zevens. The Zevens already come with a +5 strength base over their opponents, and they do have the +7 against city state strength, which is amazing. Like, wow. Extremely strong units, but you need to have a lot of them, and you need the defense in front of them, like these enough caravels to withstand multiple attacks. I want to see the Sea Dogs. We want to see the Sea Dogs. Did I check my Discord DMs? Let me check my Discord DMs. I did not check my Discord DMs. What happened? Okay, I have like 3 of them. Oh my god, that's terrible, man. That's just terrible. I don't even know what to say. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have the same problems here. I wouldn't say we're far off from what you said there, Nemesis. Nemesis is making quite a, I mean, I would say it's I would say emotional, very emotional news here. It looks like a 70-year-old miner that had a Porsche. I don't know how he had actually he had a Porsche, but sure. He hit a bike, and you know, you can imagine what happened next. And it looks like he got bail in 15 hours. The court asked him to write just a 300-word essay. I will not do wrong. I will not do wrong. I will not do wrong. 15-day community service and counseling for his drinking habit. Okay. Okay, Nemesis, check this out. Check this out. We had an accident a few months ago at the seaside, at a party or something. A car bumped into pedestrians. all of them adolescents, all of them relatively young. One of them died. When they got to the judge asked for the victim to get into the room. Yes. Yes, we're gonna have a pause of 2 minutes, so I'm gonna leave you at that. It is what it is. That's why we like gaming. That's why we want to stay away from these news. We like gaming. Be right back. Who controlled that CS? Age of Empire, what, DD, IDD. Yeah. I want to see the Sea Dogs. Let's go. So what happened in the Congress? We had melee units getting +5. That means also catapults will get the +5. Great artists, great people, double the points. And Tamar will gain the 2 Diplo points. That would also mean, as you can wait. Oh, wait. Melee doesn't work on boats. Kicker. Never mind. It won't work on boats. It's just melee as in these melee, right? This melee. As in these men at arms are going to be stronger. That's it. Any Zevens? Next turn we got we got squaring here on David Leitch, and exploration coming up in 2 turns. Okay, so encampment training project coming up in Obuda. Looks like Esther Gomez is getting hit by a flood. Unfortunate, he did not manage to get to build something to defend him there. Neither did he bring Liang to help him out. We do have in the South America actually putting a defense in front of Kumasi because that is his culture generator. He definitely wants to keep that going for him. We got Hash putting down encampments and getting his Diplo quarter done. I do see him putting down Mont Saint Michel, which is going to give him a lot of culture in the city of Boston if he does manage to finish it. That's 9 turns. That is a long time. He did manage to get his industrial zone here, a +6 in the capital, which is amazing. And why? Did he actually put a non-freshwater bad city on the half-good city that he had over here? Unbelievable. Maybe that's how he got his golden age or something. Now we do see Hash did manage to get a free inquiry golden age in this era with 97 science and 50 culture at the moment, 105 gold. We do have him on 144 production, and I gotta say that's pretty good. We got Almog also on 63 science with 207 culture. He's managing to push his advantages on the culture tree, boosting everybody else for that. We got also Michael with 72 science and 29 culture in a phase full fight with Netherlands, and it looks like he did manage to upgrade his frigates a lot faster, which will allow him the ability to actually do enough damage against Batavia to take it down. Oh my god, he's gonna take a city, guys. He's actually gonna take a city from David Lich. Look at this. The frigates will do enough damage to lower it less than half, and this frigate fleet should take it over. Oh, he just needs a little point. Okay, he needs to get this out of there somehow. He needs to move this here. So this one needs to move here. This one needs to move here. This one needs to move here. Yes, he's gonna get hit once, but it's fine. He can survive. So he can actually make place to attack it with another frigate, and then wait, does he frigate? Yeah, he does have enough. We did have also Himerius as a great admiral being picked up, as I do see Federal Magellan on the sides of Netherlands. We do have Rajendra Kola also in the north. That's pretty strong. Of course, two admirals here for Michael will mean that he's going to have the +5 spread out much more in his empire, which is, as you can see, an extreme advantage that he has over Netherlands. Especially the northern boats are not going to get an extra +5 nor the extra movement. We do need to see how fast David Rich can actually upgrade those. There we go. There we go. He's clicking buttons and upgrading. Is this going to be enough though? Because it looks like, first of all, he's going to lose that city. He's going to lose the defense. He might get the opportunity to take it back, especially with the Desevens. And we do need to see if his fleet of caravels will actually stand tall. Looking at the other war, we do have Scythia actually slowing down. Oh my god, check this out. He's going to keep on moving to the east side. Going to get into the meat of things. Oh, Michael. That's going to be a problem. If he does manage to just move around here, and he could just do it in a few turns to get into the main cities of England, just bypass his Bradford city, go against Liverpool, London. Oh, this will be a mess. This will be a serious mess. Those walls are way too late. Did he at least finish the harbor in Batavia? No, he did not. Frigates are a bombard type attack, so they shred walls. Yes. Re-downloading Civ will play 1 hour a day now. Been very busy lately. 1 hour a day? Wow. Nemesis? What can I say, man? And what can I say? Nothing is good if it's done in in excess. In excess, I think that's the quote. Ship of the Lines is Civ5 for OP, missed them, so the 7 provincials. Oh, that's what you're talking about. That would be the in-between. The Ship of the Line would be the in-between the galleys and the frigates. Or you're just talking, or those were just replacement frigates. We were talking about earlier, you remember? Ooh, walls are up in Batavia, and looks like the frigates will need to take them down. It's just a matter of time, though. Looks like they can actually do the triple shots against these walls and take them down. That city doesn't really have any more production and got everything chopped down to 0, and as you can see, it's only 9.7 production points. Well, at least it does have a few fish stars, 2 fish stars, and one of the polders. Okay, so the attack has started in the north. Looks like Michael is moving in, trying to do the damage against these Netherlands caravels, pushing them away back to the borders of his opponent, while he's gonna start bringing on sea dogs to the fight. We do have him slowly building them. He's gonna start chopping as many as possible, and of course, as you can see, he is managing to trade out his units with Netherlands here. He will need to put a lot more caravels. There we go, in the front, so he can do the damage. He just traded 2 for 2. Now we got more frigates coming around. We're gonna try to take out that third caravel. That would still expose him, unfortunately, to danger here. More of these Devil Sevens are getting the promotions in the borders of Netherlands, but I gotta say, he's running out of boats. Like, where are his boats? He's on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 caravels, 12 caravels, and on this side we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 caravels. That's just the caravels. I'm not even counting the upcoming sea dogs and the frigates and everything. It looks like at the moment Michael is just winning the trade war against David Leitch. And when I'm calling the trade war, I'm not really talking about economic terms. I'm more talking about the trade war in between the boats. You know, you trade, like, one caravel goes down from your opponent. That caravel, that opponent's army will take your unit down, and boom, that's a trade. You know, a caravel for a trade, the caravel. Where is the cultural? Culture is still 0. No, it's 1. It's 1 out of 31 right now. And let's see, I do see Almog on 100 tourism a turn. That is very good at turn 58. Very good. And yes, I do notice that England keeps chopping through the Netherlands units. And I gotta say, Netherlands will have an extremely hard time rebuilding these. His production capabilities are just not as high as you might think. We do have also Scythia did deploy the army in between the cities of England, but a bit too late. And now we do see him forcing his way through the south of London. And I'm pretty sure finding all of these cities without that much of a defense will allow him to pillage, not really take over cities. He doesn't have enough knights to really take over cities. He would need like at least 7 or 8 if he wanted to take over these cities. These are caliber strength cities, extremely strong, extremely strong. We do have actually Michael chopping with his builder as many of these sea dogs as possible, and you do see that it works. He's getting a lot of them and quickly, which allows him to actually put so much pressure on Netherlands and keep putting pressure on Netherlands. There is another thing here that will happen. If Netherlands falls here, Hungary will not have an ally to trade with. He's gonna be left alone to fend off America, and Hush is definitely gonna get his way over here with Hungary. We got Hush with 116 science, 60 culture. Boris is definitely ahead with his free inquiry gold range on 169 and 60. But of course, we do need to see what will happen when the gold per turn is just gonna disappear. We do have also Demonar with the biggest, I would say, the biggest sim yet, and we do have him with quite a bit of a fleet here. He might actually build a fleet to go against Guardian of the Nachos towards the north. He would be the destroyer of England if he manages to get enough boats in the water to take out his opponent. And I would imagine by the number of these bindings, that's exactly what he's going to want to do. I don't think caravels are going to be his choice. His weapon of choice, we're probably going to be looking at ironclad soon. Demonar is on mass production in 110, and I'm pretty sure he keeps on going towards industrialization, including going for steam power. Let's see the last moves. Looks like England is reaching out in the north, and he's going to lose a few of his boats to Netherlands counterattacks here. We do need to see if he's going to manage to stay alive. Oh my god, that one actually stood tall, and he does have a promotion on it. We did see that Michael does have the first moves, which will probably allow him to save this caravel if he knows about it. So let's see. No, he actually, wow, promoted it. He has so much of a first move that he actually promoted that one. Wow. Okay, that's big. That's kind of big. That can be worked around, I think. Wait, those horses aren't going to be able to take cities when England has sea dogs to shoot them. Yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure he won't be able to actually take over cities, but he will create a lot of chaos. Like trade routes will get pillaged, probably districts pillaged, mine pillaged, and so on. Yeah. Oh. Mont Saint Michel coming up here in the lands of America, and I do notice more theater squares are finishing up from Georgia. He did manage to finish Kilva in the city of Kutaisi or Tsikim Valley, one of the two. A mausoleum at Halikarnassus in 3 turns, with also Great Library finished up in Rustavi. We do have him putting down his industrial zones, not very good ones. He didn't really spend the time to put his aqueducts in a proper place. He's focusing everything he can on these industrial zones. And I'm pretty sure this on these theater squares, I'm pretty sure this industrial zone is more for the ability to actually pick one of those engineers out. I'm also quite certain he needs to do quite a few projects if he goes that route. With also Dido being on these seas and him exposing at least one city center, he might actually be in a naval warfare. A bit unfortunate that he's actually putting exactly the industrial zone he wants in the city of Tsukumi, which is going to be the one that's going to be attacked here. I guess that's still a min distance from his camp, you know. It's not like he had that much choice. We do have Guardian of the Nachos building the line of defense with men-at-arms and crossbows behind them. I'm pretty sure Scythia is going to find it extremely hard to go against him. We did have him, unfortunately, not managing to get more science or more culture of his opponent. Elizabeth I is in a dark age, but Guardian of the Nachos could not manage to get the golden age. She's 60 with 38, and it looks like with the extra +5 bonus on the Netherlands boats and from the Dark Age and the fact that he did manage to get a lot more boats against his opponent here, even the Evans might not have enough strength to stop the attack of England or Netherlands. We do have David Litch actually sending one of his boats to the north, wants to keep one of those. Oh, that was close. The Sea Dogs almost captured one of the Evans. We do have Solo starting to get the builders, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get the trade routes of his opponent here. Netherlands did put a spy in his opponent's cities, trying to get that +3 advantage, and of course clumping up his units as best he can so he can withstand multiple attacks from his opponent here, from Michael. More des Evans being chopped. I do see he's chopping them with the +1. Is he? Yeah, he's chopping them with the +1, and boom! England shows up and steals one of his caravels. Beautiful. Very impressive of you to play and cast simultaneously. Lester Pearl, good evening, sir. I'm not really playing. Yeah, I'm not really playing. But yeah. Oh, is this one of those stabs that I'm not playing and casting? Wow. Yeah, there's another Michael. Another Michael. Multiple Michaels coming in. Yes. Okay, campus research projects coming up here from Hush. We do have Isaac Newton, the next one, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in a fight with Hungary here. Let's actually take a look if Hungary is making the projects. No, he's not. He's actually doing black armies, and did build quite a bit of an army here in the city of Pex. Unfortunately, that is in floodable terrain, and as you can see, those horses did get hit by floods. We do have America deploying some horses in Kumasi, but he never actually spent the time to build the heavy military. Now we do have also Tamar starting to get more gold points. While I do notice their economy does look good, it's not like Komanda has a bad economy either. We do have Phoenicia also getting ready his boats in the city of Medivh, a little bit closer to Guardian of the Nachos. I'm pretty sure they will need to get all of the gold now for Demonar to upgrade his boats, and it looks like it might be cartography, it might be caravels. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's caravels. So on the other side, we got what? Michael, no, Guardian going for apprenticeship. Did he ever get cartography? He did not get cartography. Okay, he did not get cartography. Maybe this is still in good time. Okay, so Netherlands lost a city. He has a lot of units in low HP range, and I'm pretty sure he's trying to protect as many as possible. It looks like England is still pushing in, and he's finding ways to actually hit these Netherlands units without taking damage on return, especially from his ranged units. I'm pretty sure he still has enough caravels around to keep pushing, putting them in front and deleting boats here. He did manage to lose one of his admirals, unfortunately. Netherlands did manage to get exactly what he wanted with that admiral. But now England is shooting back and is finding these Netherlands boats right up close to the main cities of Netherlands here, not able to withstand the damage of multiple English caravels and sea dogs and frigates, and even the scouts are lashing out. Singularity, good evening, sir, and welcome. Tamar, 100 science, 300 culture. Holy! Yeah. Nemesis, did Tamar get Da Vinci since he built Mausoleum? I don't think it's Da Vinci time. I watched, and it was B Sheng. This is one of the first ones in the engineer screen. We're gonna have a little bit later on Da Vinci. Yeah. Is Hungary building encampments? Yes, he was building one. I see one encampment. That's it, one encampment. And I do see America has also one encampment. That's it. But this unbelievable, by the way. Mont Saint Michel gave him so much culture. He was on 50, now he's 75 culture, and it's like not like he actually built theater squares. He just got Mont Saint Michel. Yes, we do see him on 160 science, just as Boris is 180, 75 culture, but that's also because he's running projects. Oh, snatched. Look at this. He got it. Hush did manage to get Newton. Now we do have also the warning label. Looks like Almog just rolled a lot of tourism, 7 out of 32 tourists. Looks like Almog is gonna need a lot more to actually get the victory here. He's starting to build his art museums, and I do see him getting the mausoleum at Halikarnassus next, and finishing up his industrial zone in 2. While at the moment it doesn't look like Demonar is actually gonna flex that much of a navy against him. Slowly we do have quadrims coming around here. I'm pretty sure Demonar is planning an attack against Tsukumi, not really quickly, but still planning it. It's in the works. I'm actually very curious what's gonna happen here, because, well, yes, I understand Netherlands is only gonna be with one inland city, and that's about it. He's still gonna fight a little bit more here, but it doesn't look like he's actually gonna manage to keep his coastals, right? Utrecht, Groningen, Amsterdam, Batavia are all foreign cities now. Now we will see the other England from the west side attacked, like Guardian of the Nachos is gonna get attacked by Phoenicia. If Phoenicia's moving, okay, industrialization 4 turns, mercenaries 2 turns. I still am of the opinion he needs ironclads if he wants to attack his opponent there. But to be honest, looking at the fleet of England, I think he can do it with caravels. With enough caravels and some frigates behind him, he should be able to do it. We do have Scythia actually being successfully pushed back by Guardian of the Nachos. Looks like Guardian of the Nachos actually figured out exactly where he needs to cut off the army of Scythia so he doesn't actually affect his opponent here. Looks like all of these units that actually got into the borders of Michael, they're gonna get destroyed over here. Michael managing to put enough of this, enough of his people to defend his place, so he deletes the army of Scythia. Cut off by the units of England. Guardian of the Nachos did manage to cut off the Scythian army in 2, and that significantly diminishes the effect, the ability of Solo to upgrade his units in the next part, since he's gonna need to build new ones. Unfortunately, that's gonna be a lot of them. Marcus additionally grants. Wait, what are you asking? Marcus, what does Mont Saint Michel do in BBG? It gives you the extra culture on floodplain tiles. Yeah, +1 food, +1 culture on all floodplain tiles. Yes, Batumi can be fallen with a canal city. Big fix. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Can they kill Batumi? Wait, which what? Batumi. Where is Batumi? Wait, which city is Batumi? Oh, this one. This one. Yes, he could actually kill this one with canal city. Yes, you're right. In Georgia. Yes. Thank you. Good evening, sir, by the way. Bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue, Pigfix. Yes. 2 English queens versus the Scythians. God save the queens. Yeah. Also singularity. Somehow England jumped like 30 science in 1 turn and passed him. Pingala internals OP. It wasn't only Pingala internals. Wait. It wasn't only Pingala internals. He actually chopped 2 campuses and bought a library. It wasn't really only Pingala internals. It was a lot of things that actually mixed at the same time. Okay, so it looks like Michael is managing to take out Netherlands Empire, and Amsterdam is going to be the last bastion here on the coast, while I'm pretty sure he's not really going to fix the problem with Eindhoven. That city is 55 strength with 75 fortification health. Unless he actually brings quite a few siege units to bear, that city is not going down. We do have also Scythia being pushed back considerably. Without that strong of a military here, he might actually lose that in the front line. We don't have at the moment Phoenicia managing to get his upgrades going, and I gotta say 170 science at this point with only 48 culture doesn't seem like a good number. He's in a free inquiry, right? Why do I have the impression that he should have been like 200 plus? But anyway, he did manage to get quite a few new settlers, so he's gonna start putting down new cities, which will open up the way to get Cothons and also more campuses. Did the Dutch get an escape settler out? I mean, he has Eindhoven. He can just sit with this one. Also, come on, Michael, you should visit Batumi. They have a great beach and great watermelons. Ooh, I mean, you kind of got me at watermelons. I don't know about the beach, but watermelons. I mean, okay. I guess what is this reveal moment or something, private moment, I guess it is what it is, private sharing moment. When I was young, I really liked to go like to pools and swim and do this and that and that. That all disappeared at around 23 years old, 22, all of it. Like I was going to the seaside and I was like more driving around and looking at clubs and looking at like how do you call it, terraces, and having meetings with people in the city and so on, like different groups of friends and so on, rather than going to the beach. Everybody was going to the beach, I was sleeping, and it's what it is. There were quite a few sea dogs. Yeah, they managed to steal actually quite a few caravels. I think at least 3 that I saw. I don't know if he got more. Also, Scythian army is falling apart too. Yes, the Scythian army got pushed back hard by these men-at-arms. With the extra +5 they got from the Congress, they were way too strong even for the Scythian knights to handle. And I'm pretty sure the spearmen getting into pikemen are also going to be strong, but he did not put that many of them. Anyway, with the crossbows managing to shoot from afar, they're managing to do significant damage here. We got a killer. No more killer. Oh, it's still there. Never know. You know those big mosquitoes? Laxam, hello there, sir, and welcome. What's the continent split for the English sea dogs? So this is the continent split. For the yes, for the redcoats. For the redcoats, yes. There is no continent split. It's same continent, unfortunately, for Age of Empire. Yeah. Age of Empire Vicky is the one that benefits a lot from continent split, not Steam or Elizabeth. That is true, and it looks like they didn't actually give him this city. Not that I fault him for it. I'm pretty sure Michael would have needed this city. It was first, how to say, it's mid-distance from his capital, right? But still, I'm pretty sure Guardian of the Nachos would have loved to have a city on the green continent so he could actually get an extra trade-out capacity. That would have been awesome for him. Looking, of course, over here, he did manage to get onto the white continent. Unfortunately, he didn't actually settle his own cities here. Now, we do have him getting his monuments out, and yes, this is Elizabeth. Yeah, this is not gonna get the bonus points, I'm sorry, from traders or free units. Well, Hermes, Rip Dutch, indeed. Also, CC waiting room. Yeah. You gotta tell Athena to get the mosquitoes. Oh my god, I was actually thinking about that, but to be honest, the next thought I had is no, let her. I don't know what she's gonna do because she's kind of crazy. So I don't really want her jumping around everywhere. Also, Dr. Smore, good evening, sir. Schmidt, generally, you want to denounce someone, you want to attack, it builds up grievances with that country, as well as limit some diplomatic options like open borders. Once you get to 100 grievances, you can declare war to reduce your civilization and happiness caused by the war. Yes. But to be honest, war readiness happens regardless if you declare war or not. Because it just happens when you kill units or fight, basically. When you fight. So, yeah. Oh, Smolio from the woo! Yeah, I see you in the mirror over here on YouTube. Amazing. Okay, thank you so much, by the way. Thank you so much for being on Twitch and on YouTube. It does help me out a lot, I gotta say. Not enough boats. Yeah, well, I do see England, Age of Empire, they start to build up his own boats. He's putting them in the north and doesn't expose them to the elements. He might be aware that Phoenicia has quite a few boats of his own in his borders. I don't see him actually having a spy anywhere, but maybe he's seeing first of all the score screen here, and he's seeing that Demonar will have 900 military strength to upgrade from. Again, I'm pretty sure we're not really talking about something else other than ironclads here. and England will need to get to his own ironclads. He's very far away in the technology screen. There's another bit of an issue here. It doesn't look like Hash's heroes do manage to get two players that would have more than 150 science, or more than 100 science for that matter. With only Hash being on 180, he's going to be the one that's going to take on the Hungarian Hussars, which right now will have +4 from La Venta and Singapore, and the +5 from the military alliance to go against the American units, which are not ready. Wait, am I the only one thinking these guys are not ready? Okay, ballistics coming up in 3 turns. Then they're gonna be ready. In 3 turns. I was talking about the Dutch. Yeah, Dutch doesn't have enough boats. That is true. Sorry, Necrotic, that is true. England was mostly caravels plus frigates, to be honest. It wasn't all sea dogs. Yes, and the sea dogs and privateers in general are kind of like backup frigates when your team has not enough niter. Yeah. Dido is up to 11 cities. Yeah, man, this guy is just going everywhere. But it does, well, I guess we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to affect the game that much. The biggest problem I have is not what's happening in the naval. Naval control at this point is kind of a mute point because they have 2 victory conditions dangling on top of them. First of all, it's going to be the culture victory from Tamar, which is getting stronger and stronger, and they need to somehow stop him, and they can't really output more than 70 culture. Let this sink in for a little bit. They cannot output more than 70 culture at 1066. None of them went for a Penbrush and Boys Golden Age. I think Dido is too late on the party. Georgia gonna bring it home. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels like. It looks like Tamar is running to the finish over here and trying to get all the points that he can get. He also has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. He has 5 cities Jesus. So you can imagine the Diplo favor is just rolling like a fountain of gold, man, everywhere. 290 production, 170 faith a turn. We do have him in a Penbrush and Voice Golden Age in Monarchy at the moment, getting his Forbidden City from Tbilisi in 8 turns, and also starting to build up a defense here in the city of Tsukumi, where first of all he has a caravel fleet, which is significantly stronger than what Phoenicia has in this sea. Gonna get the trebuchets, which are also gonna be quite strong against frigates, but they need to be enough in numbers. Can he get, or did he get? Oh, he went for Foreign Ministry. He doesn't have Grandmaster Chapel for his ability to buy stuff here. Komanda has no stop for, yeah, they have no answer for the culture victory, unfortunately, no answer. Also, Michael, I gotta say, after he did get quite a few of these cities, first of all, he's kind of exposing them to Hungary to be retaken by those Hussars, but Hungary has totally different plans. He's gonna want to go and smash through face first into the American army here in Kumasi, and will want to take a few cities here from Hash. Now, these knights are definitely weak. These will turn into Rough Riders, which are gonna be strong. The problem is the timing of this. We do have Hash still needing 2 turns to get his ballistics, and unfortunately by that time he might actually lose the army defending Kumasi. He will probably lose this army next turn.
Spanx McGee has joined the round table.
Spanx McGee, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. Georgia can rock bang America too. That is also true, and we do have 2 wonders here with good campuses. Natural wonder also to the north. This is pretty good land to rock band if he stands alive, if he remains alive, because again, Boris over here does have a chance for Hash to make a mistake and actually lose his military right here, right now. Okay, 2 units are taken down. The 3rd one is not gonna die. Well, I guess if this is the 3rd one, yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. Still gonna have 2 knights to upgrade next time in the city of Kumasi. I'm actually quite curious how fast he's gonna hard build everything else. He's right now on 208 production versus Boris's 260. Doesn't seem like there's a much bigger that big of a difference between them. Gold per turn is fine throughout here, and again, Almog 432 culture, boys. 432 culture. This guy is exploding. I just jump on here to give you a viewer, and thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Time for America to go full military now and defend Georgia with everything he has. Yeah. Yes, yes, I believe this is the moment Hush needs to do it. He needs to put his big pants on, look at the mirror, and say, "This is the moment you have been waiting for, Hush. Seize the dream." Well, let's see if the culture victory is gonna unfold here. Almog is gonna have serious issues to defend his own territory if he's gonna get pushed on the northeast on the land. He does have the units, he does have the culture, good enough technology to also use. The problem would be the production capabilities of his empire, especially without having that Grandmaster Chapel ability to buy out boats. It looks like also England is coming from the north towards the south. Looks like he's going to want to plug these chokes to the south. I'm pretty sure he wants to keep Demonar away from his territory, while he might even pressure over here Demonar going through with so many boats, sea dogs and upgraded cannibals and some frigates and so on over there in the south to handle the pain or deal the pain. And we got Scythia getting his own musketmen. These are going to be strong enough to withstand against the units of England, especially since we're talking about men at arms against musketmen. Still not enough military from Scythia, and he has been struggling to get his sim up here. Now we did have a fleet from Demonar deployed on the west side. Unfortunately, they still didn't get the order to upgrade into higher strength boats and be sent on their way towards England, towards the north Guardian of the Nachos. It looks like the Nachos are safe for the moment. We should actually make like one of those ratings, how safe are the Nachos this game, so we know when Guardian of the Nachos is not the Guardian of the Nachos anymore, you know. How many turns until Rough Riders? Next turn. It was, or this turn actually. Yeah, there we go. We got the Rough Riders. And I think the big question is, yeah, looks like the Wing Hussars are actually just as strong as the Rough Riders if they're on flatland. And this is a major issue. Ooh, they're even stronger. They're even stronger. Oh no. Oh, that is a problem. That is a big problem. He's gonna find in the mud with these Hungarian Hussars for some time now. I don't see a general here from Hungary. Well, I don't see a general here from America either. So, you know. Dido did manage to get Ibn Khaldun. Did we have the merchants with the extra trade route? So America got the extra trade route, Hungary got an extra trade route, and then Hungary got Hypatia. And that's about it. Yeah. Okay. Bisheng is still the next engineer here, and it looks like Georgia is only making 3 points. We got Hungary on 2, Phoenicia on 6. That's actually pretty good industrialization here. We didn't have him building that many of these industrial zones, but he did get a few of them, and he's starting to turn the shipyard in the city of Tyre with this +5 industrial zone, not even doubled up. He does have 65 production. I did also notice he did build his entertainment complex from the city of Sidon. Actually surprised me that he didn't build it from the capital, and surprised me even more that he didn't actually go the full 9 yards to get Colosseum here. I don't think anybody got Colosseum. It would have been valuable on quite a few of them, including of course over here Almog. Ooh, Beatties? Are these Beatties? We got a Beatties coming in. Weren't the Beatties getting tourism from their culture output? So if they have like 5 culture, they give you 5 tourism as well after flight? That's how it is, right? On the Beatties? Beatties. Provides tourism after researching flight. Yup. Free inquiry wears off next era. Yes, no more free inquiry, no more Pembrush Envoy's Golden Age. That's it. That's it. They don't have it anymore. They won't have it anymore. So 6 more turns and poof goes that science. And I gotta say, on the culture screen, we do have Almog with 15 out of 36. He's about to pass the halfway point, and we're barely 50 defense up. Like 50 defenders up. We do have Boris also finding it hard actually to go into the next Rough Riders after they did manage to make the wall of Rough Riders here. Now it looks like Kumasi is gonna be one of the victims, but it is what it is. You know, if he can't keep that city, it is what it is. He's just gonna work without it. He has field cannons also getting deployed, not a lot of them, but still it's good that he has a few of them, especially behind the Rough Riders, so they can soften up the Hussar strength. Looks like also in the southwest we did have the navies of England meeting the navies of Phoenicia, which will give a big alarm here in the Phoenician cities that he needs to build a lot more. He might not be expecting the full fleet of England from the north to get deployed in the south to fend off attacks here from Phoenicia against Tsukumi. They are doing the best they can to actually fend off attacks against Georgia here. On one side, America fending off attacks on land against from Hungary, and on the west side, Dido was trying to get on the seas on the city of Tsukumi, was not let go. Nothing past there. Lemao, this will never go to nukes. Yeah, it does seem like it might not get to nukes. If it goes to nukes, means Tamar gone IRL before that. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get to nukes. This kind of feels like in the next 15 to 20 turns, we're probably gonna see a cultured victory from Almog. And that would be turn 90. That is extremely quickly. That's if nobody really defends him. And honestly, did you see anybody actually putting down districts like theater squares districts? I guess we do have Hungary here putting out a few theater squares districts, but he's 65 culture a turn. Now a single writer costs 155 points. That is a lot. Those are a lot of projects. A lot of projects. Yeah. Culture victory way before nukes, we got Twitch saying. Yes, sir. What is that? Tamar culture, white boy Arvid. Good evening, sir. How does he even get that culture so early? I mean, he focused everything he could on the culture. He got theater squares as quickly as possible. He got Oracle for all of those writer points and artist points and so on. And he did manage to put quite a few babies. He's using the cards for the extra culture. Everything, every multiplier that he could get, he's getting. Dido did nothing. Her army is 10,090 strength. Yes, I mean, I wouldn't really say he did nothing. First of all, there are three things to take into account. They needed a lot of gold, and he needed to deliver. They needed the long-term simmer, and he needed to deliver. So he needed to actually get as many cities out as possible to be as high in science and maybe even in culture production as possible. Probably science and production. And then third, if he would have upgraded, it would have taken him a long time to get to his opponents, and the investment would not guarantee him the result, unfortunately. That's the problem. That's the problem with Dido. He did what he needed to do in the role he had, according to the map position. More than this, I'm not sure what he could have done. It looks like some of the cities of Netherlands here are rebelling. The Dutch cannot be held here. Have you seen this like multiple times? Actually, even in real life, you do have a serious problem actually holding on to states after you conquer them. If you conquer them, like in history, throughout history, there's been so many problems when any nation wanted to take control of another territory. At some point, okay, maybe for a few years it worked, but like 50, 60, 100 years later, you just lose that territory. It's just a matter of time. Just arrived, and what in heavens is that Tamar culture? Jaboloso, good evening, sir, and welcome. They probably would have a good chance if not for culture, Georgia CV. Yes, if not for Georgia, and I gotta say that was their secret weapon this game. Georgia was the last pick, and it was the secret weapon of Hush's heroes. If Georgia was frontline, totally different story. Not saying he couldn't handle it, like he couldn't handle something like Hungarian units or Scythia or something. He definitely could have handled it, but at the same time, he couldn't have gone for a culture victory. This was perfect for him to actually try to go for a culture victory, put as much pressure on his opponents as possible. Need to do this and then this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, nothing's moving. Kumasi is gonna be taken down. There's no way that city is gonna stand tall. And yes, Hash is gonna lose quite a bit of culture from those traders. But to be honest, I think he already is kind of losing the culture, right? He has. Why are these traders still alive? Why are the traders still alive? Hello? Is Kabachok not seeing the traders? Okay. Can we see Tamar great works? I cannot actually go into that detail. The only way we can see that is if we hover over all of the theater squares and actually take a look at his books and works and so on. That would take me a lot of time, and you would actually need to remember which book is what, because there's no extra information over here. Is it a sculpture? Is it a portrait? Is it a something landscape, for example, you know? Free inquiry means traders can be pillaged. Wasn't that in the next one? It's not free inquiry, it's the other one. If I remember correctly, free inquiry doesn't give you that. It's no, it doesn't give you that. It's the reform the coinage that gives you the traders cannot be pillaged. Did they move that? Did they actually change that? It's it's reform the coinage, right? Did they change it to free inquiry? Oh my god, that's massive. That's I mean, nobody would go pen, brush, and voice anymore. Taking Kumasi is actually a big deal, but too late. Yeah, I mean, he did get a little bit more culture in the meantime. He's still on 73. It's not like he actually lost versus the like 10 turns he had. Still, again, one Saint-Michel is giving him so much. But now he actually has enough military to keep punching through the units, and by the looks of it, he's counter-attacking. No, he's not. I mean, look at this strength, man. He's just not doing that much damage. She's starting to try to trigger over here, Kabachok. Okay, let's see what England is doing. Looks like England. Oh no. I mean, if England actually not only pushes back Phoenicia, but takes over Phoenicia's cities, and it's a significant chance this is gonna happen. Like, look at all of this fleet. These are 1, 2, 3, 4 cities of Phoenicia. That's like, what, a third of his empire? Oh, he doesn't know. Check this out. At the moment, Demonar doesn't know how many boats are coming against him. He doesn't know. He's gonna find out soon. And oh my god, even he's losing some boats to his opponent, just taking them over. And another one. Oh, this is just terrible. And now he sees the more caravels. Look at that. He's starting to see how many units have arrived on his borders. He is still turning caravels, don't get me wrong. This was not a production issue. It was just how many boats and the visibility. Actually, I would say this is an informational issue. He didn't have the information on one of these tiles to see how many boats are coming through the choke point. Yeah, we do have also GuardianOfTheNachos, forcing him to upgrade on the west side, and of course he has managed to build quite a bit of a navy in his own cities. He has been putting more production into sea dogs, and of course stretching even the Phoenician production thin. And that's a GG right there. That was checkmate. Checkmate. I gotta say, that was quite something. I do want to point out this is a practice game. We don't know exactly where they are, probably in their voice. I don't know if they're on, I don't think they're on CPL server. They're probably using private servers, so debrief is not going to be a thing. I do want to point out we did see Komanda go against the Hush's heroes. Both teams are in the CWC, and both teams are on the third place right now in their respective groups. They will need the next few points of victories clearly, so they can actually go into the playoffs phase, and that's what they're fighting for. Every little bit of edge they could get from scrims, from extra knowledge, from their info against opponents and so on, they can use. They will need to use. I do want to thank also everybody for joining us for this game tonight. I'm going to be looking to cast another game for tomorrow, and of course we're going to need to see the CWC schedule. It will be revealed to us, the casters, tomorrow, and of course I'm going to reveal it as soon as possible on the website as well. You can take a look at the Civ6 civ6worldcup.com, and the pages will be open tomorrow, tomorrow or Thursday at the latest. Usually it's tomorrow during the day, like Wednesday during the day. The casters will also be assigned. We do need to give them a bit of time so they can actually get in there on their respective slots, and we're gonna have all of them linked to the web pages on the website, so it makes it much more easier to actually take a look at who is casting who and in what kind of language. I'm pretty sure a lot of the community likes to watch and has their own preference when it comes to their caster or their favorite content creator and so on. We are trying to build that step by step to give that option to everybody. Thank you so much for everything. Again, much appreciated for the support of the stream. Thank you for the subs, for the follows, for your goodwill, and of course good vibes over here on the stream. Much appreciated. I do hope you enjoyed your time with me tonight, and we're gonna see each other in the next stream. Take a look at Discord on using !mark Discord, or looking at the stream details down below of the YouTube video. You're gonna see the Discord invite, which will take you to my Discord to see my schedule. I do try to update it as quickly as possible as I can on Twitch and on YouTube, but it just is a lot better, a lot easier for me to actually use Discord for this. Without further ado, have a good evening and have a great time with some Civilization 6 content. Bye bye.